honestly give it like a strong 9 because it's like, I went back and reread some chapters and was still laughing at it because holy shit, and like, oh, it's just really fun, and I'm curious. See, I don't. That's the thing is I don't know how long it's gonna go because like then the start.
I hope a long time.
I want to see Anya become a big girl, and I want to see like the stakes. Like I want to see it get serious too because like these are good characters enough, and I feel like the author could manage that. Like even though I really love the humor, because the series could allow for that, you know, and it's fun and great, and I love it.
Yeah, well, I could definitely see like it getting serious turns into a
hello,
like it has to. Oh, you're already there.
He dropped
okay,
it's funny. I like start running forward, and then fucking he runs it chin up my ass. And I'm like, okay, great.
Okay, I'll join you once I get some the Nargante like track.
That's
thing.
fine.
Yeah, well, I could definitely see how it can get serious if it wants to, where like they have to split up the family for some reason, and they both decide to keep it together. You know?
Yeah. Or if they get more involved, like what if they find out and they get involved in the mission, like, you know,
right?
Because Anya already pretty much is, because she wants to keep the family together. Like she's kind of perfect because she's there to maintain the status quo almost, because she wants this. Because like, I fell in love with her in the first chapter when she wanted to get adopted so hard.
Oh yeah, it was sad.
She's like, hey, he's like, oh, she's too short, and she like stands up on her tiptoes and. I need someone who's like 5 or 6 year old, and she's obviously like not that old, like she's like 4 or something, and
right.
She's so cute. Anyway, give your thoughts. I've just been talking.
Well, I was gonna say like the first moment that like really got me was when they were doing the like the interviews.
Yes.
And the guy was like making fun of Yor, and then started making fun of Anya, and like the spy
Lloyd, yeah,
like was actually getting like upset about it.
Yes, like because they always say like, well, it's not a real family, but then like there was another chapter where you know like after Anya first got her what's it called, her uniform, and then she got kidnapped and Yor got fucking pissed. Like it was so good. Like she's being Mama Bear, big assassin murder Mama Bear.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's like that's the stuff that like I'm really enjoying about it is any time where it's like they drop it's not a like, and you know it's hinting that that's obviously like kind of the main like what's gonna happen is that they all just kind of like when he was about to kiss her and they were both like actually kind of like super into it but also like super embarrassed about it. And like even like Twilight was like, okay, I have a question. So my hammer keeps bouncing off this guy when I try to hit him with it. Does that mean I need a sharper hammer? Because I can't get a sharper.
No,
hammer.
his chin is super hard. That's like his main gimmick is his chin. Like if you'll notice, he'll like spread the rocks around, right? And when he does a pound with his chin, they all start to explode. Basically, so that's so basically. But however, when we break the chin, that becomes a really like a common idea with the rock monsters in this game. It's also the case of Gravios in older ones. Is they have like a really hard part that when you break it becomes a really soft part and basically a weak point. And for him, it's his chin.
So should I actually just keep hitting his chin even though I'm bouncing off of it right now?
Yes, because eventually it will break and it'll be really easy to hit. Though the easiest thing to do is actually
no, I'm dead.
No, I'm taking a lot of damage. Like I'm like maybe I should have cleaned my armor.
So sad. I got stunned and I just watched him walk up to me and lift his face and drop it like a fucking guillotine.
He's got a fucking Jay Leno Boulder chin. Like he's gonna fuck you up with it,
or at least deal more damage on the chin with the Manzai. What's up, 101? How are you doing, man?
I don't know if you do more damage, but you don't bounce, and then you're able to combo it. So. But because Mind's Eye is a skill that keeps you from bouncing, basic. Like you still.
How do you get that? Is it like armor? Or
it's a normal skill, yeah. So because basically how bouncing works is you see the yellow sparks and you do less damage and you do the bouncing animation. If you have ESP, you still have the yellow sparks and you do less damage and you still lose more sharpness, but you won't do the bouncing animation. So you can combo more and like basically keep the attacks up even if you're not doing a lot of damage. And in this case, break the chin.
Because that was the problem I was having. I also tried to do this guy, and I was hitting his chin, and I was bouncing off, and I thought it was a sharpness thing.
No. I mean, I think
and
maybe
so
if you have like purple or white sharpness, you won't bounce, but that's also.
But I mean,
really...
I can't even get that on hammers.
Yeah,
so,
well,
like the highest I can get is like blue. I think.
Not at this point, no. Like later.
No. Like actually, even like I think the best hammers are like right above blue. Like they don't get that sharp.
Sharpness. Well, that's why that's the case for. Well, no, some like Nargacuga or weapons like that will generally have like the highest level sharpness possible, but you can raise the sharpness with the skill called sharpness plus with the sharpness skill. I almost call it sharpness plus 1 because that's what it was just called in other games, but it's just sharpness, where you get higher levels in the skill and actually raises your bar of sharpness.
Okay.
And it even changes the level so it can go from blue to white.
But I mean, it's really funny, and I fucking agree that Anya's super cute. But what you never mentioned was that Yor was super hot.
She is. She's good.
Like you're just like, there's this cute daughter, and like the first thing I realized was like, oh my god, there's this super hot assassin. It's like also super stupid and adorable.
They're all stupid. Like that's the thing is like because they all have their secrets and they just they're so concerned about hiding their own stuff that I guess when it's so obvious. Like the brother came in and he's also got secrets that he's trying to keep from everyone.
I do like that the spy did end up figuring it out immediately.
right. But he figures out some things, but not every. It's just a lot of good. The dodgeball chapter.
That one was really good.
Oh my god.
I love all the chapters that focus with her about like her at school.
Those might be some of my favorites. Like not that the other stuff isn't great, but like I just like because that was when the series really became like, okay, I think I really love this when they started to apply to the school because it's like it kind of became like a non-battle thing with the because it kind of always was with the secrets and the stuff, but now that with that and the exam, I really felt that, and it was like it's so like elegance, like the fuck. Oh, we have 3 changes of clothes, like yeah, fucking just good gags and just goofy shit. I love. Oh man, and of course
I love the way.
No, go on. No, I was just gonna change the subject slightly, but
I love the not just the 3 clothes. There was like a there was oh my god, I can't think.
Yeah, he's kind of frustrating to fight with the hammer because you want to hit the head, but
yeah, fighting these monsters. High rank is like kind of killing my ability to talk because these monsters are harder. It's taking more concentration. Yeah, I mean it's just really fun. Like, well, I love when they do fighting though, because the artist is actually like really like anytime there's like a motion panel, it feels really kinetic, you know? Like
yeah, no,
the way that like everyone's like stretched out. Yeah, it's something that like not every manga does really well, but I think the Spy X Family art does a really good job.
One of my favorite, like at least humor-wise, one of my favorite pages is the one of Anya punching Desmond because like she's just got this like little intense face because she's just punching, she's just focusing really hard. But then you got Desmond, he's like super deformed because he's getting punched in the fucking face, and then on the bottom you have the panel of everyone reacting where they have these dumb little expressions, and it's just I love that page.
I saved the oh no, oh my god, he almost fucking killed me.
This guy's an asshole. Yeah, I forgot how much Uragan was a pain in the ass. I haven't fought him in a while, really. Radabon's not too bad, but
yeah, well I was thinking this guy wouldn't be that bad because Radabon like was kind of easy, but
okay, we broke the chin.
That's hard. Oh my god, fuck, come here, bitch.
Nice. It turns around
instantly. Was able to fucking knock his ass out. Yeah. Oh, I also love the because the chapter before that they she teaches her how to punch, and it was so funny because like he turns like I saved the page of she opens the door and it's Yor and Anya are just like sitting there practicing like punching, and he's like, oh my god, I'm so nervous about this family. And the most recent chapter that I guess was a jump chapter, the one where it's
where Anya's doing
it's the date.
Yes, because Yora's shot in the fucking butt, and she's like, well, fuck. That was good. And Anya doing this spy shit and using her mind reading to seem like she.
Yeah, I love how she'll just say like she literally in the interview she calls her dad a spy. and he's just like, oh. But like he can't. He's like, kids are so intuitive. It's like,
yeah, like they come because I mean that makes more sense than oh my daughter can read fucking minds. Like the reality is stranger than fiction for him. So, oh god. But yeah, I think
it's a really fun series.
Yeah, I think the school stuff really like hype anticipation for it because again, like the way it can continue became really interesting. And again, the school stuff is fun. Like Desmond is a dork, and like
he's so funny. And they even kind of are hinting at serious stuff with him, where it's like he has to meet his dad's expectations.
Well, yeah, well, that was I thought was interesting because they do have this kind of contrast. Is they both want to get the recognition from their family, but for different reasons. Well, or at least they want to get the stars for different reasons.
Oh, is he putting me to sleep?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I gotcha.
Oh, thank you. Damn. Hiring monsters are kind of loaded. Is that now he has? Oh, no,
that's sleep again. He's just poisoned. That's why he's got the.
Oh, okay. I thought he was about to start using poison.
Nah.
I was gonna say Hiring's hard as fuck.
Yeah, he's got like 2 elements and all the explosions and shit. I
got so lucky. Oh my god, no! Basil Dace is here! I only noticed it because it said you mounted the monster, and I looked up and watched you do it, and he didn't even dive us. He's just like kind of hovering over us watching.
Guest appearances. I don't know if you saw. Did you see my video?
Yeah, I watched.
Yeah, I thought of that joke, and I'm like, I gotta include. Oh shit. I thought about that joke, and I like had to include it because he's our podcast special guest, or not a podcast, our streams, because he's.
It's basically a podcast at this
True.
point. I gotta go into the thing. I'm out of items, so I gotta grab my.
We might have to do some. What armor set do you have again?
I have Toby Kadachi's high rank armor set.
Because my armor isn't cutting it either.
Well, it's like an early high rank armor set, so I feel like it should be fine. I just need to actually upgrade it more. Like it's not
okay,
fully
that's
upgraded.
fair. Yeah, I don't know how my upgraded mine is because I know at some point I swapped for Azure Rathalos and then.
Well, because I have 295 defense, so maybe that's not enough, or I could just be really bad and I'm tanking way too many hits from the monster.
Well, it's your first time fighting him, so.
Oh, I need to take those off. I'm sorry. I have some text from my last stream on the screen.
Unprofessional.
Yeah, I'm pretty unprofessional, I guess.
I was carving the tail, you asshole.
Context, please. We have a joke with my buddy because he pees all the time, and so he wanted to do a counter of who peed more during the stream. Because like I swear to God, I've been with him where he pees like once every 15 minutes, and that's what he called it. Because he's a fucking oddball, and he'll call sometimes. Like we were in high school, he would write, like we had to have sign out sheets. Like we had to like sign out of our classrooms with where we were going because of all the bomb threats my high school got. And one time he wrote on the thing where he was going like TT instead of like bathroom. And so I asked him what to call it, and he said to call it a tinkle ticker. So I had our tinkle tickers on the top of the screen.
Oh god.
Well, I think it'll probably go for a while because isn't it selling super well?
So apparently the first 2 volumes alone are competing with like One Piece, Kimetsu no Yaiba, like the ones at the top. Like those are the only ones that are like beating it right now. That's because of Kimetsu no Yaiba. It's beating Dr. Stone, it's beating Promised Neverland, it's beating Hero Academia, it's beating IQ, it's beating Black Clover, it's beating everything. Like just
it wouldn't surprise me if it gets moved to the main magazine. Then.
That would be interesting because I guess that was right. Because I don't think that's happened before. So and
Spy X Family, yeah, none.
Yeah, I mean, because it's being released every 2 weeks only. Because longer chapters need more time to make, of course. But I don't know. I really like it. I really want to see. where it goes. The characters are really fun, and it's good shit.
Spy Extreme has easy appeal: a waifu, a husbando, and a child to protect.
Yeah, no, and they're all like goofy, like a spy, an assassin, and a telepath. So like that's just such a like premise where it's like, okay, I have to read this, like, right?
Right. Well, I forgot when you had told me what, like, all I remembered was the main guy was a spy, and I forgot that it was then an assassin and a telepath. So it was really funny, like, reading it, because then it was like, oh yeah, she's an assassin. And I feel like they use the, oh my god, Spartan. No. I feel like they use the premise pretty well. Like, there's some really good.
Oh well.
Okay.
You have to figure. You got to get more armor spheres or something.
Yeah.
Do you do the limited bounties? Because you get armor, the bounties in general give you armor spheres. So as long as you're
yeah, I'm
them
doing
well.
the bounties. I don't think I've completed a bounty in a hot minute because I'm kind of out of armor spheres, but.
Because we can do whatever you want. So this is your stream. Okay. I'm already in G rank. You know, I'd like to get you up, but it's not. You know, we don't need to speed run.
That might be the problem. Is now we actually have to like slow down the progress. Now that we're in high rank and it's an actual game. But what's crazy is I looked when I was signing in. I already have fucking 30 hours in the game. And I haven't played it that much off stream. So that means the majority of that is these Monster Hunter streams.
Yeah, I've put 240 hours into it and I've beaten G rank, but I still have a lot to go. Like, it's a game.
But I mean, that's the one thing is like I'm really happy that it is doing well because
yes, because it's fun, it's good. I'd love to see it go for a long time.
High rank post, high rank large monster. Oh wait, is that capture? Okay, that's capture. Oh, and I have one to capture a large monster anyways, so we should be doing that.
Told you both Oregon and Lavasia throw pains in the ass.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, so these limited ones you're saying I should do as well?
Well, the limited ones also give you what are called Wyverian prints. What those will do is you can, you know, so at the melder where you can change. Have you used the melder a lot?
No, I haven't used it.
Okay,
at all.
do you know where it is? It's the big pot in the middle of all the shops and stuff.
Okay, I see it now.
So talk to them and go to meld items, and if you go to the far like back, you'll see a bunch of like materials. So you could actually turn your like Wyverian prints into monster materials, like Rathian or like plates or rubies or gems.
Oh yeah, I see this.
So
yeah.
you want it's a usually good habit to if you have free time to do those extra things, because then you'll get the prints, and then if you like, oh, I need a you know, a Rathlos ruby and I want to hunt a billion Rathloses, so you just trade in some prints and you get one, you know.
So if I use this for normal items, right, and say I do that only gives me.
You wouldn't use the regular prints for normal items. You use
right. I'm looking at how to get normal items, but it. Looks like it's kind of.
You just expend points of like ores or certain monster materials or stuff like that. Another good ones to expend for those if you don't need them are you get like tickets, like commendations or event items are a good one to expend. Like I have like a that you're not going to use. I mean, so like I have a like I have 2 Azure Star Gems, which I could use to convert into items because I already have the item, the weapon that I got those. I needed those for, so I don't need these extra event items, so I can meld them into. What I usually meld that stuff into is Mega Armor Skin, and Mega Demon Drug, because I use those, and they're kind of a pain to get.
It was just confusing me because there's like mega potions and max potions, but they're fucking expensive.
Yeah,
like
the mega potions especially, it's like
them.
mega potions are pretty easy to get, you know, through other means, because you can, you know, you just use the farm.
Yeah,
the
well, I've been
botanical
using
research.
the thing to get a bunch of honeys.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
That's
have a bunch of honey, but
yeah. You get honey and blue mushroom for there. You buy herbs from the store, and then you can pretty easily make mega potions.
yeah. A bunch more potions. I keep bringing out potions in the box. I'm just gonna buy like 300, I think.
That too. You could always just buy potions. I mean, you have money now.
Yeah.
So what else? Okay, so there's Chainsaw Man, One Piece, Mitama Security, Yozakura Family, and
then unless you caught up to anything else, I can't think of anything.
I have not caught up to anything else. So everyone's saying in One Piece, Odin is a Chad.
Odin's kind of a Chad.
Yeah, he
I kind of agree with that.
Like some people were making comparisons to Hercules with all the like doing crazy shit as a child. So also I laughed like both times I read the chapter when he was like cooking Odin over the like cremating corpse of his former comrade. That made me laugh both times. What did you think of that chapter?
It was good. I mean, I kind of read it quickly, and I should have reread it before this, but I was like, I'm going to once I get caught up on Spy X Family, and then it took me longer than I thought, so I like called you as soon as yeah, it is. But there's a little theory of Denjiro being related to Koshiro.
Yeah, because some people noted the sword, and obviously he's got like dark hair and glasses, so it's he's definitely not Koshiro. They're obviously different people, but they even both end in like the same syllable, so maybe that's supposed to be for the because they're I think we've talked about the Wano East Blue voyage, right? Or you know about that?
I think so.
Where Oda mentioned I think it was the SBS because there's the Minatomo, the carpenter, who has a twin brother in East Blue who looks just like him, who repaired, because he was an SBS character who repaired the door in Chapter 1, because someone pointed out that Higuma kicks down the door when he comes in, but the door is fixed when he comes out. And so Oda's like, oh yeah, the carpenter fixed it because he can't, a joke SBS character to make up for his mistake, but he has a twin brother who from Wano, because the carpenter was from Wano. So there was 50 years ago, there was a voyage of people from Wano leaving to the East Blue, and Oda said that someone in the East Blue is a descended from these Wano folk, and so some hints is Zoro has Wano a sword that was forged by the same person who made these swords from Wano. That people are suggesting that Koshiro is either he was maybe born on Wano because he's like 51. So if the voyage was 50 years ago, he might have been born on Wano as a baby and like raised in the East Blue base. Some people are suggesting Zoro is descended from these people, or at the very least he hung out with the old people because he said the Tsunachi, he picked that up from the people from Wano. So there's just a lot of little details. So
there's also the fact that Koshiro's dojo symbol is the mark of the 9 red scabbards, someone said.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
I didn't want to say, the one thing that I really liked from the chapter was I liked seeing young Kinemon.
Yes, Kinemon.
That was just like a really fun part of the chapter, is just seeing just a younger version of him when he's a little bit less, of a serious boy than he is now. Yep.
Young Osuru is cute. And she's like, next time you're paying for the money you stole from me with your organs. Like, she's great as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, neat chapter.
I'm trying to get stuff. So, we need to do... So, I bought 2 trap tools. We need to do... I need to capture monsters. So.
Okay. For quests or what?
Bounties.
Bounties.
So I can get armor spheres.
Gotcha.
I just have a shit ton of capture.
That's fine.
Let me see.
I
have
you could...
1 large monster, capture 2 high rank large, 1 large high rank fanged wyvern, and then complete 3 high rank quests in the Elder's Recess. So if we do all of those, I'll be...
You talk to, or those are regular bounties or limited bounties?
These are my regular. My limited bounties
Gotcha.
are
They should be.
clear quests in. I have an ancient forest. I have hunt 2 bird wyverns, and then hunt 2 tempered monsters. And I have no idea what a tempered monster.
So tempered monsters are. I'm ready whenever you are, by the way. So tempered monsters are basically. They're like stronger versions of regular monsters. They basically just have more health and do damage, but you can only fight them in investigations, and they give a different reward. Like the tempered elder dragons will give you what are called like stream stones, which you can use to upgrade to like power up fully upgraded weapons. I never did stream stone farming because that sounds like it's a pain in the ass, but yeah, tempered monsters exist. That's about it. I forget there's another reason to fight them. Oh, that's you also get gems, decorations.
Okay.
Which decorations you put in the slots on your armor? Yeah, you've gotten some decorations, but you get rarer ones from tempered monster hunts.
Okay. I'm already fighting him, by the way.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Oh fuck, asshole.
Thought you loved him.
I do love him. I have an image I need to send you at some point. I tweeted out the other day when I was playing Monster Hunter. I'll post it in Discord and I can put it up on the screen after this hunt. It's very good.
Oh, check it out after the hunt.
Yeah, I'll send it after. It'll kick my ass if I try to. The problem I'm having right now, I might need to start investing in max potions. Because, I don't know if Dodogma's a frog monster or a wyvern, actually.
He's a fanged wyvern.
There we go.
So
by the way, I'm listening to that Katsu music right now. It's do wah do it. It's a good song.
Yes. That might be my favorite opening from the Akari arc. Because it's a good ass opening too. God, I'm getting to the end of Friends. Good shit. Like one disappointment I did have with Aikatsu that has been remedied, and especially in Friends, was Mizuki. Like, cause she's like specifically like there was during the TriStar arc, there was one moment where she was like being a little awkward, and that was like it. That was we should be talking about Jump, but whatever. You mentioned Aikatsu, so I'm like fuck.
We can get back to Jump.
We will. So and like I forget so, and I remember really finding that, you know, because she's, you know, been this perfect idol for so long, she doesn't know how to be a real person, which is what I figured that they were doing. But then they never did anything like that again, and I was like, well, that's disappointing. Oh, were you okay? Do you know what Blast Blight is? Because you just exploded, right?
Yeah.
So basically, what you'll have a Blast Blight, you'll have like a little explosion symbol.
Yeah, I noticed that. I didn't know what it did.
Basically, after a limited amount of time, or when you get hit by like an impact, like if he rammed into you, you explode and you take damage.
Oh.
So you get rid of it by rolling 3 times. It's the same way you get rid of Fire Blight. You just roll.
Got it.
So I just forgot. Yeah, right now the cats were Blast Blight if you wanted to see the symbol, but
I was just Blast Blighted,
right.
And as you were saying, it was funny. You were talking about it. It came up, and so I was able to roll 3 times to get rid of it.
Yep. So anyway, yeah, I was disappointed that they didn't do that with Mizuki, and but I just watched an episode where they kind of did that with one of the characters in Friends, and it was a good episode. But
I need to drink a cool drink if we gotta chase him in here.
So anyway, what were we talking about? One Piece.
We were talking about One Piece still.
Yes, I think we were done. I think you know.
I mean, yeah, I think the problem right now with One Piece is like they're fun chapters, but because we're out of the in-between arcs and like we're acts and we're early in this act, it's gonna take I think a couple chapters before things start really going
right,
because
we're basically we're gonna kind of like wait for things like right now this chapter established here's what Wano's like, here's where these characters some of these characters we know are like, and it could be a long flashback too, like it takes 40 years ago, there's 20 years to cover before we get to Kaido killing Odin and Toki sending the scabbards to the future. So so there, you know, that's a good period of time to cover. So it could be a little, and I would love that because again, like we were just mentioning at last time or at one point was how the flashbacks are good, And
Someone said you think all of Act 3 will be the Odin flashback. I definitely do. No, Act 3 will definitely end with the current operation being a failure, I think.
yeah, I'm just looking forward to more One Piece as always. So anyway, so Mutama Security had a plot for a second there.
Oh, one second. I wanna answer a question I got
sure,
really
go for it,
quickly.
go for it.
This was a while ago, but someone asked me about the Dr. Stone chapter, the most recent one. What I thought. I like it. Because Senku's smart. I feel like a lot of times all he does is spend his intelligence on like, this is how science works, and I like anytime he actually uses his intelligence in like an extended capacity where it comes to like dealing with people, or like the fact that he figured out their plot a couple seconds early.
Also, it looks like he's so we gotta capture him.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I would have just killed him. I don't know if I have any traps on me.
I always have traps.
Well, I don't know how to.
I'm Mr. Cynical. I always got traps. I don't know.
Oh my god.
It's not even like, oh, bitch.
I just gotta figure
it's
out
okay.
how to make 'em.
He's gonna fall asleep here, and then we'll wake him up. And
This
we'll
looks
pull him
like
back
what
in.
traps are, but I don't.
What do you,
Oh, pitfall trap. Oh, I need thunderbugs or nets.
nets and everything that you can take care of in your botanical research.
Okay.
And also
I
get
started doing that.
planted a trap already, so get over here.
Okay. Coming.
Do you have trank bombs at least?
I'm a failure.
I know, Vindy.
Oh. Okay. I'll start paying attention to this actually. Oh.
I really hope Aragon doesn't land in our trap.
Hey, Aragon.
We didn't want to fight you. Come on, Dodogami, you fat piece of shit.
Okay. Come on.
Go on.
No.
You asshole. Alright.
Oh, what a piece of shit.
So
I completely blame Aragon for that.
So in older games, you actually because in this game you can disable your trap. In older games, you had to wait for the trap to manually explode because you can't place two traps at the same time. So in this game, I just disabled the trap that I already set, and then but now I need to chase Aragon out of here because
I can try to.
I got dump pods. Don't worry.
Okay, I was just gonna try to like aggro him and then run away.
Nah, well that's a good thought. I love that. It actually reminded me of the. I don't know. I don't know. That might. What?
No, my slot.
Lavasioth.
Is
Yeah.
He was the one I was trying to fight. Does he also have like a hard chin or something?
Yes, I don't know how it. See, that's the thing is I don't know how to get it off because there's a monster called like I think it's supposed to be hardened lava on it because he swims around in the lava. But I don't know how to get it off because there's a monster called Ignactor in like Generations Ultimate and 3 Ultimate. Dropping the trap.
Okay. There we go.
But yeah, everything sleep because you combine sleep herbs and parashrooms to make tranquilizer. Then you combine those with bomb casings to make or something, or maybe they'll use I don't know. Maybe they changed how you make trank bombs, and I'm adding steps because those were the steps in the old game. But yeah, then thunderbugs with trap tools to make shock traps, and then nets are ivy and spider webs. Spider webs, both of those you can grow in the everything, like basically everything except for trap tools and bomb casings you can get in the botanical research.
Yeah, I was about to change my botanical research from honey to stuff for traps now because I have more than enough honey, so I should start getting some trap stuff. I think. But yeah, that was all I had to say about Dr. Stone really quickly. Was just I like watching Senku be smart in a way that's outside of just I have science knowledge. And so I'm curious. I want to watch the rest of this arc kind of play itself out. But yeah, so you were saying
Mitama Security.
had.
Well, what did you think about the? I guess because it ended with a cliffhanger that made me think it was like going to get a little more serious. It kind of didn't, but it was that like it was, but it wasn't.
Right.
You know. What did you think about it?
I like it. I mean, I still like it less. I think by a decent margin than Yokozuna Family.
Mm-hmm.
Not even like in a bad way. It's just like I think Yokozuna Family is like really, really fun and really good. And scared to do this 3 high rank investigations, but I'll tackle it anyways. Okay, so wait.
So I thought it was funny because like the one guy. The one guy.
Sorry, yeah, the bad guy. Yeah.
Well, he had like the little orbs that he brought the spirits out from, and I was like, oh, it's Pokemon now. And then Reina turned out to be the better Pokemon trainer because she like used her spirits to save herself basically. So like me to I don't know. I just thought it was funny that it became Pokemon.
It's Ivy and Spiderwebs.
Yes.
Oh wait, can I not get Spiderwebs? Oh no, I can't. Okay, cool. Alright. I'll do this for a little bit. Yeah, no, I like that. I liked watching her use her spirits. I also like the idea that it does kind of bring up of, like, people can use spirits for evil, but she's here using them for good.
Right.
So it's like, I'm sure it'll reach a point, you know, where, obviously if the series continues, because it seems like neither it nor Yokozuna family have been canceled at the 10 chapter point.
Yeah.
Which means they're probably going to at least 20.
Yeah. Because
that, like,
so apparently there is a secret panel happening at Jump Festa, which I presume is a new series announcement. I really, really hope it's a Burn the Witch. Please, Kubo, please give me. And apparently there was a tease of some sort of, like, there's going to be a series that's like a fantasy high school, something like that, like Magic or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna be missing or adding words in there. So,
do you want to hunt a high rank Anjanath in the Ancient Forest?
Sure.
All right. Because we do have to go back to Elder's Recess for some bounties I have. But,
yeah. Well, we could do.
I kind of want to get some more armor spheres, capture some more monsters, and like get a little bit stronger before we can go fight.
Yeah.
Kubo's new series. Burn the Witch was a one-shot that he did a while, like last year or 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think it was last year. Which is almost 2 years ago.
And so the hope is that Burn the Witch becomes Kubo's next series.
Because it ends with... Or you read it, right?
Oh, no, I actually didn't.
No, you did not? Okay, because it literally ends with... Well, like, he arranges the title of Burn the Witch in a way, and then he highlights the letters for Bleach in it. Because there's a twist that it takes place in the same setting. Though it's only
That's cool.
It's only revealed in the last few pages because it takes place at Soul Society West Branch. So as opposed to the East Branch, which is that one.
Oh, that's cool.
So I think it would be, and I did really like the one shot. So I'd love to see a full series of it. Like I've been asking for that since I read it. So I really hope Kubo, and let's be real, it would be hilarious to have Kishimoto, Kubo, and Oda all
back in the magazine.
Right, and One Piece is still going. Like Kubo and Kishimoto finished their shit and came back with new shit.
It'd be funny if either Samurai 8 or Burn the Witch ended before,
or both of them. That would be the funniest shit. Is if Burn the Witch and Samurai 8 just end and One Piece is still going.
That would be funny. I have the quest open, by the way.
Yes, I just realized I was laughing at the Burn the Witch thing.
Kind of look at what these decorations.
So yeah, Yozakura. It did. The one sibling. They explained what his deal was.
Yeah, what was the? Let me go back to the chat. There was one thing in the chapter I saw that I really wanted to like bring up. I don't know if I remember what it was. 1 second. I'm just going back to... Oh, I wanted to ask you, did you read the Shokugeki no Sanji one-shot? Because I haven't gotten to it yet.
It's getting in... I read it when it first came out.
Okay.
This is a... this was a... it was only just officially released now. It came out in the magazine like a couple months ago, actually. A few months ago. I remember. Wait, did you end the quest?
Oh no, I pressed depart now. Fuck.
I wasn't ready. That's fun. No, it's fine. I can join. It'll just take me a little longer. I looked up and it said left the quest. I'm like, what? No, I didn't leave the quest.
I'm normally used to just pressing depart now because I'm almost always ready first.
Well,
Or
no,
hear all the
I'm
stories
always
written first?
yeah, exactly.
That's fine. I want to look through this chapter really, and I need to go to my item box anyways, so it works out. Yeah, I like the family a lot. I like the way they always care for him, the main character a lot.
Yeah, Tayo.
Yeah. I don't know if I can remember it.
What his name?
No. I had something like that as it was coming up I wanted to say, but I don't remember. I enjoy the manga. I mean, obviously it's still so early, it's hard to say oh, it's my favorite thing, but I definitely enjoyed a pretty decent amount, and let me see if I can make any traps. Oh, I have a shit ton of thunderbugs.
Nice. And all those things, except like, you can gather in the ancient forest. Like there's spiderwebs, there's ivy, there's thunderbugs. So, like it's a starter area. Of course, they're gonna give you that shit. So I think all that's left is Chainsaw Man, or if we were done with Yozakura, because I didn't have much to say. It was fun.
Yeah, I don't have much to say. I mean, yeah, I'm waiting. I think a little bit less with Mitama because like I think the series almost I just would say has less like potential from what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
That like
yeah.
I was say I'm less excited to see where it goes, but with
Yozakura has more potential to go somewhere. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Yozakura, I'm like really excited to see where it goes and what it does.
But so yeah, Chainsaw Man. We actually did talk about the last chapter before because like they were kind of building up to one thing, and then they cut it off, and now they're doing a different thing.
What do you mean by that?
Well, there was like the Typhoon Devil, and the guy was like, "Oh yeah, I tortured the one," and then fucking bomb lady fucking killed him, and then now she's doing her like it was like a twist that it kind of pivoted a bit, is what I mean. Like I think it's fine. I was just like, okay, sure.
Man, quote someone in chat. She's one hell of a bombshell. Yeah, I liked that. Even though the last chapter, Dingy kind of came to the conclusion that he liked both of them.
Yes.
He still wasn't ready to give up his life as a devil hunter. Like I liked that. And like he even kind of like, even though like all he kind of does when it comes to power is say she's terrible and dirty and gross, he still kind of like said, I'm starting to get along with her. And
yeah, no, he's got like nothing. Well, because even I can't remember her name. What's her name? Her name?
Bomb.
Yeah.
I don't remember either.
Shit. Okay, so yeah, but because she's like when they were first talking, like the exchange where he's like, oh yeah, they give me a bed and 3 meals a day, and she's just like, the bare minimum, like, like that's all he really gets. But yeah, he's still, like the little he has, he values so much because he's so used to having nothing,
Right.
But yeah, the fucking like kiss to shit happening was
that surprise, like that. Yeah, that got me. Like I was not ready.
Like she was definitely shady, obviously, since the chapter before. But then, then that happened. It's like, oh fuck.
Yeah. It's something I don't think I mentioned before about Chainsaw Man, and it's just like a small thing, but I love that like when characters have the kind of power of like, like he gets all of his body parts back, because then it means they could do things.
Yes.
Like she literally cut his tongue and his hand off, but now he's not disabled for the rest of the series. Like he'll get it back, but it still allows that kind of like oh shit moment.
Right, because it is more brutal than. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, that's definitely a thing. Like, I remember, like, you go through part 4 of JoJo, and, like, oh, look, everybody but Josuke is having these really horrific injuries, because Josuke can heal them, but he can't heal himself, so he gets off easier, relatively speaking, It's just a thing that you get when you have...
And it's different to, like, in One Piece a lot of times, when they fight in battles, they just end up really, they're hurt, you know what I mean? And not to destroy One Piece those fights, but it's that... They're hurt, but there's never like a specific way that they're hurt.
Yeah, like the most like lasting injuries have been like Luffy's got scars and stuff, and or Zoro too actually. And then Luffy's missing teeth from Whole Cake Island. Like that's like the most like notable like lasting.
God, that missing teeth thing was so funny.
It was great.
That's still one of my favorite gags in One Piece.
But yeah, but no, Luffy can't. He's rubber, but he can't fucking regenerate. Like the series is still grounded, you know. Like he's still human. Well, even then, like I always love when that aspect is questioned. Like, are you human though? Like,
right?
Because he healed from fucking milk. Like it's ridiculous. So.
Well, and I like that Chainsaw Man does make the distinction that, like, Denji's not human anymore.
Right.
Like, he might still have his memories of being human, he's in a human body, he has human, but, like, the fact that he has a devil in him makes him not a human.
Yeah. But Chainsaw Man, at least from what I've read, is probably my second favorite this week. I mean, you're reading more, so it's like, I wouldn't be surprised, like...
I mean, One Piece isn't near my top, and it's not even like, I mean, I would put One Piece above all the other stuff. Well, that, like, you know, we read, but like Dr. Stone was really good. MHA is very good. Who the fuck is? Oh my God, it's Devil Joe.
Yeah, it's original Basil Gaius.
I have no idea who that guy was. He just like, well, I probably didn't do it for you, but for me, it like zoomed in on him.
Oh, okay.
And he got like an intro cutscene this fight.
Oh yeah, because he's DLC, so he's technically, like, he wouldn't have been in the base game, but now he's here because you got him, so...
Yeah, because he was like free DLC, right? He wasn't like...
Yes, he was free. The Iceborne is the only paid DLC in the game, and it's like full-on expansion. Everything else, like, because they added like a bunch of, like, Kulve Taroth, Behemoth, Lishin, you know, the Final Fantasy, and, what's it called? Witcher tie-ins. Like, that's all free. Rajang. Which is cool, but
I mean, I know I say it every week, really quickly, but like I have to give, and here's how by like a large margin it won. It's Haikyuu this week. Literally, I streamed the other day. Every single person that came into my stream, the first thing they said was, "Man, that Haikyuu chapter."
Okay, cool.
Because it was that.
Yeah, no.
Basically, it's the first chapter post a time skip.
Yeah.
So it's.
Well, I've heard it's entering the last arc, so that's already, like...
But my problem with that is, like, the last 270 chapters, or the last 200 chapters have been an arc.
That's,
you know,
yeah,
because
that's
they were the Nationals.
Well, because I'm not going to spoil, obviously, because I haven't even read it, but, like, if the last arc is multiple matches, then, like...
Well, the thing is, it's the last arc, but, like, we don't, as of right now, and it's only been one chapter, but still, we don't have a set team yet that we know of. We don't have a set, we don't even know what tournament they're going to, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, there will be probably training, them getting the team. I assume they'll have to qualify for whatever tournament they're going to.
Yeah, so...
Like, so it's the last arc, but it probably still has
a good
3-4 years minimum left.
Yeah, well, because I was just thinking, like, because that's the thing is, like, the sort of, like, advertisements and, like, publicity stuff is generally different. Because usually, like, for, like, it's all fan interpretation, you know? Like, the One Piece weekend, it counts, like, post-Enia's Lobby as an arc. It counts, like, the post-war as an arc. Like, these are, you know, so, what I was going to say with, so with Haikyuu, it's, like, that was what, no, I was going to compare it, because with One Piece you have the Four Emperors saga. Like, Whole Cake Island and Wano would not be considered the same saga by fans if not for that, you know? Like, because they would be considered their own individual things, but instead now they're the same saga because officially it's stated so. So this saga could be, like, again, like 300-400, like it's already 160 chapters long. And Wano, and like they're only going to deal with 2 emperors by the end of Wano, and if it's the 4 emperors saga, then that means they still got 2 more to go. Like, so it's like, as a saga, it's fucking gigantic, you know. So Haikyuu, I could easily, again, if it's a whole tournament, then how many matches is it going to be? How long are these matches going to be? And that's once they get there.
I said this to someone. I kind of said it as a joke, but I still think it's kind of true. It'd be like if, like, when they got into part 2 of Naruto, Kishimoto was like, "Yeah, we're in the final part of Naruto. Like, it's not gonna keep going after part 2." You
That's
know,
true.
and it still goes for another 500 chapters. Like, because like there were people that were legitimate, like, "Oh yeah, Haikyuu's ending this year or next year." Like, acting like it has like 3 or 4 volumes left just because it said final arc, and it's like you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because they're basing off the more fan interpretation of what an arc is, where, you know, Final Saga would probably be more accurate given how, like, Western fans talk about this stuff, you know?
Right, and well, I had a friend who even was, like, kind of saying something like that. He's like, I feel like it probably has, you know, a year and a half left. I was like, look at the arc lengths. And, like, the first few arcs were, like, you know, 30, 40 chapters.
Yeah.
And then it went, like, Nationals arc.
Oh, you need to capture
it was,
them,
like... Yeah, we do. And it was, like, something... It was, like 170, 200 chapters. And I was like, see, like, it's not ending anytime soon.
Right.
Okay, I have a shock trap. I can try to place.
Well, be careful, because Jagras is here.
Yeah, and Devil Joe.
Oh, is he here?
Yeah,
okay,
Devil Joe came back.
I'll dung them.
He said, "What's up?" I mean, I think if they kill Anjanath, it's not the end of the world. It's just kind of sad. Because I also have bounties for killing large monsters.
Well,
so
it's not, like, different. Like, if you capture a monster, it counts as both. Like, it's just for hunting. Hunting in general can be capturing or slaying.
Right.
Like, there's no reason not to capture the monster.
No, okay, I got it. Do you have trank bombs? Can you trank bombs?
I wasn't ready.
Sorry, I should have said I was trapping, but...
Because I was getting ready with my traps, so... but we got him.
Yeah, I'm on it.
But yeah, no, I did not expect Haikyuu to be ending, or... Well, I didn't think about it really, I was just like, oh, neat, okay. But once we talk about it, yeah, it makes sense. It's not ending anytime soon.
And then... I told you kind of the conceit of this MHA arc, right?
You did, and it got me kind of interested in it now, especially now that I'm like watching the anime is actually getting to content, and like I'm having feelings towards MHA that aren't like Mid Hero Academia.
I got a satiated Jewel 1.
Ooh,
a free decoration that enhances the free meal skill.
I would equip that because basically 1 in 4 chance you consume like a potion or something, and it won't actually be consumed. It's great.
So where do I equip decorations?
So go to your equipment box or your item box, and there'll be a section that says equip decorations, and you'll want to you should be able to figure out then from there. Your game's literate.
Yeah, I just didn't know where I needed to go to start that. If I needed to go to the blacksmith or the
Yes. In older games, you do need to do it at the blacksmith. In the really old games, you need to pay to do it, which is fucking stupid.
Ugh.
There's no reason for it.
It's always funny when games just like steal your money, like your in-game currency like that. Because like, why are you taking my in-game currency? Like, you're not.
It's not even like
you don't make any money from it.
It's literally 10 cents. Like, it's not even like meaningful of an actual like to take it from you.
Okay, set decorations. Here we go. Oh yeah, I have the tutorial for it. Okay, current equipment. Oh, so I can only set them to my hammer for some reason.
Oh, because the rest of your armor doesn't have slots to equip decorations.
How do I get slots on it?
It comes in with it's part of this, like, basically sets are balanced regarding environment or elemental resistance, armor, actual defense, and skills and slots. Because basically slots are like free skills basically. So like if you have a 1 slot, or you can basically equip any like 1 slot decoration. Some bigger decorations like they'll have 2 or 3 on them. That's because they take bigger slots to equip them. So it's a balancing thing, because basically more slots means you have more like skill potential with the armor set.
Okay.
Though it's mostly
so
like,
should I?
Or what's up?
Oh, sorry. I had a question about some of these ones, if I should do something else, but because I have an antidote jewel, an anti-para jewel, a pep jewel, a defense lock, an attack, an ice resistance, a Mire Walker, and then the satiated. And should I go with the
satiated is probably the best. Attack is also pretty good because basically you can so if you like hover over a skill and you tap the big center button, it should show you the skills, right? And you could read what they do, if I'm remembering correctly. So you can like look through all your decorations and see what each skill does and get an idea, because like you don't need anti-paralysis jewel if you're not fighting Great Gyros. In fact, you don't even need it for Great Gyros because it's such a nothing kind of like It's not worth the investment, basically. But Satiated and Attack are your best bets. Satiated, again, like keeps you from consuming more potions than you need to, and Attack just gives you a little bit more attack boost. So you'll notice your number go big.
Yeah, it was a 3 attack boost, so I'm not even gonna fucking worry about it. Like, I don't think a 3 attack is big enough of a boost.
See, it's,
to really
it's the
make
kind
me
of thing
want
where it's
to-
like if you have nothing better, great, go for it. But it's not like, oh no, I need this extra attack usually. So.
Okay. Are bird wyverns, by the way? Are those gonna be Wrathfalos and Rathia?
No, those are flying wyverns. Bird wyverns are like Tsitsiyaku, Kuleyaku, Puki Puki.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can hunt some of it. Then.
Not Paluma. Paluma is a flying wyvern. So.
Okay.
Like I don't know. Puki Puki alone is considered a bird wyvern, even though he's basically like a Palumu. So.
Does it tell you in the quest select screen?
If you go to your hunter's notes, and the large monster field guide, it'll show you above the monster name. So like right now, if I go to like Jagras, it says Fanged Wyvern, Kuleaku's Bird Wyvern, Puki Puki's Bird Wyvern, etc., etc.
Yeah, I know it tells you there. I just feel like it should tell you.
I don't think so. I mean, it's easy enough to remember once you start recognizing the patterns. Like Lavasiath, Gyrototis, they're Piscine wyverns because they're fish. And also I know ones that are not even in the game because I've been playing so long. So I know what like Carpassian are for the crabs, like Daimyo Huratar and Shogun Cianatar.
Okay, so we have to do some bird wyverns. Oh wait, who the fuck is this?
So yeah, bird wyverns, like I said, Kuleyaku, Tsitsiyaku, Puki Puki.
I'm in some cutscene with the Jovial Scholar. I don't know what the hell this is doing. Oh, it's about Devil Joe, since he just showed up for me.
Gotcha.
Turn back on.
Because yeah, usually there's like a couple of quests with each DLC monster.
Yeah, it was since he showed up, it had a, I gotta sit through a whole thing, tutorial. The world eater Devil Joe has been spotted in the New World and is threatening the local ecosystem. In every high-rank locale and or 6 or 7, you may find Devil Joe tracks that will help you in your investigation. Once you've gathered enough research points, talk to the Jovial Scholar, who will issue a special assignment.
Okay, so now you have Devil Joe tracks alongside your Nergigante ones, or whatever, or whichever monster it was.
Yeah, it was Nergigante, but I grabbed all the Nergigante ones, so I can go grab that quest, but I'm gonna wait it.
You want to go do Nergigante? No, I said the opposite.
Yeah, I want to get a little bit strong. I want to be able to fight without having to worry about constantly dying.
Wait, so your next monster is Nergigante? Your next actual quest?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because after you do him, that means you'll be able to get the Elder Dragons. So Kushla Daura, Teostra, and Balhazak. You'll probably want to get one of their armor sets because that's basically like end of high rank and like late game kind of stuff. Like the only high rank stuff that's comparable or better are like the DLC monsters like Devil Joe, Kulvitarath, but Behemoth's armor set, like that kind of stuff. So it's like once you get that armor set and upgrade it as much as possible, you'll basically be set for the rest of the rank. You know?
Oh my god.
Like,
so that means we're actually, I mean, I guess we're not super close, but we're getting like...
Right. Like I got Lunastra, and that actually took me a decent a part of the ways through G rank, because that's another DLC monster. I think it's a little better than Teostra armor.
All right, so we're officially starting Vindy's Fund for Iceborne on the stream now.
Drop a sub. Give this man some DLC.
Give me $2.50 so I can get the DLC, boys.
Have you posted a quest?
Oh, fuck.
Nope.
No, I'm gonna go do some shit in the item box and then I'll post the quest and then eat and then go. Do you eat before the quests? Or
Yeah, I eat before.
I just never. I always run to go eat, and I never see you do it, and I just don't understand how you do it. So, are you in the Gathering Hub? Is that why?
No. So you know the fast travel area, like where you go to the chain link that's around. Like there's one from the smithy.
Yeah.
There's if you hit the one that goes to canteen, you see the big old cat behind the desk, behind the table, and you can eat there.
Yeah.
Okay. I just eat there before every quest. And then when we start the quest, I've already eaten, so I don't need to eat, so I just run off.
Okay, so you eat. Okay.
So yeah, you can eat before the quest. You don't need to be in the gathering hall. How many fucking hours have you played in the game? You don't know this basic shit.
I mean, the way I always do it is I set the quest, then I go eat from the cat. Is what I mean.
Oh no, you can eat at any time. You don't need to you don't need to Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. You literally didn't eat until the quest started.
No. What I was saying was like I didn't know if you were eating before the quest because I never have to wait on you doing it. Like you've already.
Yeah. Because I've usually already I haven't been eating because if I ate because I get a lot of more health and attack. I get attack up large basically. I don't know what you're able to get from yours. So
it's all smalls.
Yeah, I was abstaining for a little while. But yeah, then that's another thing. If you want to do village requests to upgrade your item box or any of that stuff, or you want to do
I want to do those after we do the rest of these. After I do my my thing.
Your bounties, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Does it? Wait. Okay, so when I go to my quests, wait. What do I have another? How do I know if it's a? Oh yeah, see. I have another. The game gave me another low rank quest. I don't even know why.
That's probably because you that's weird. What is the low rank quest?
It's man's best friend capturing Odogaron.
So let me.
From the smart biologist.
So that means you must not have talked to him, or
I guess.
Or something, or you missed the. Yeah, because I have that quest. So, because usually there's quest lines in a sense from certain NPCs where you especially the smithies where you do a quest and then you unlock another one. So I guess in that case you did the quest and you never talked to him, and got the next quest. Or maybe there's some other requirement that you just hadn't triggered until just now.
Yeah. I'm not gonna worry about it. That's one I can do off screen easily.
Yeah.
It's a capture quest. It's a low rank monster. Right. I'm not worried about that at all.
So, bird wyvern.
Plus, all the bounties I grabbed are
actually. I should have mentioned. I actually need this guy's claws because I want to upgrade. I want to get every longsword fully upgraded, and that includes Tsitsuyaku. Because
perfect.
I was fighting some low rank of him earlier, so yeah, this works out.
Yeah. We can just do 2 quick Suzuki. This isn't the low rank quest, by the way. This is the
that's fine. I need both claws and claw plus. Or maybe I don't need claws anymore, but I know I need 9 claw pluses. So, I was looking at. Well, I was like, why don't I have any? Oh, that's because I already made this sword because I need another one because it branches off.
Okay, yeah. We can fight him a couple times. It doesn't matter to me. Someone asked a long time ago, and I just am bad about getting to chat because I don't want to interrupt with chat questions, so I kind of try to wait for a lull. Someone asked if either of us are reading Twin Star Exorcist, and I know I'm not.
I have not touched it. I know it exists, and that's about it.
I don't even know what it's about. So
I don't either. I just know I've heard the name. I know it's a shonen thingy. I don't even know what magazine it's in actually.
Yeah.
Though if they're asking about it, then they probably at least are interested in it. If they don't actually aren't actually reading and enjoying it, so that's cool. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't heard anything about it.
So. Someone in chat said they have a friend who hates it. Yeah. There's a few shonen that I know of that I'm probably one of them that I know I'm probably never gonna read is 7 Deadly Sins. Just after seeing how mad people got about it recently,
dude. I can't wait to read it because I want to find the one. Look, I got Fairy Tail 6 out of 10. I literally have several videos planned on it. I gotta find the one that I don't like. I can't be that much of a whore for battle shonen that I literally like every single one of them. Right.
Right, there'll be one eventually.
You'd think it's Fairy Tail considering I made the fucking 7-part series on it, but no, it's not. Also, I just realized this is probably by far the most we've talked about Monster Hunter on the stream.
No, I actually love this monster, by the way. I don't know if I've said it before. He feels the most, almost gamey of all the other ones, of all the monsters so far, with, his hard telegraphed, paralysis thing.
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's a fun fight. we've talked about before, all of the monsters you get quests to fight like the count as large monsters, right?
Yes, everything. Yes, the
Okay.
small monsters are like I almost said a monster, like the Shamos, the Jagras, the small ones. You know.
Okay, I don't think we need to capture it, but I might want to capture it to be safe. And then after
Well,
that,
so I don't know if there's an award for it in this game, but usually Monster Hunter games will have awards for capturing monsters. Like if you capture one for each monster. So, and also what they do unlock, even if that's not the case, what they do is they the special arena quests. So you only unlock those after you've captured the monster. So you will not see like special arena like Rathalos until you've captured Rathalos.
Huh.
So like Tsitsiaku.
That makes sense though, because you have to capture it
Yes.
to get it into the special arena.
Exactly. So Tsitsiaku is a monster that you do not fight in the special arena, but so but you definitely like me and Ben, because my friend, I just said his name on accident. Oh well.
I love what Mathers is wearing, by the way. He's all regal, or she's all regal.
Yes, it's a spooky skeleton king armor, like cat armor set. And I didn't even realize that it's a Betelgeuse weapon that looks kind of like a scepter, you could say almost. I didn't even, that was not intentional. I just thought it was a good weapon. But I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was.
I think it was about capturing the.
Oh right, so yeah, Ben knows he knows that I like achievements and stuff, so we're just in the habit of like whenever we fight a new monster, we're just gonna capture it, like first time. So then we got it done, we're cleared,
Right, and then the rest of the times you don't have to capture it.
Exactly. And so usually we do, honestly, because like after a long ass hunt, we just want the fight to be over, and capturing ends the hunt quicker,
Right.
Because that's how. And oops, sorry. So that is, yeah, that's we try to be careful about that, or and it helps because like especially with like monsters like Devil Joe, who has a shitload of health, like capturing is like for in cases like with like Tsitsiaku, when he starts jumping away, it's like look at this little bit, like we could kill him pretty easily. He's not a hard fight. Like I haven't used any healing whatsoever, except for what the cat's given me. I don't have, we're both at full health. Like, it doesn't matter. We don't need to capture him to like speed up the fight. We just want to capture him to capture him,
So someone said with Twin Star, it's pretty good. Anime sucks a lot though. It's in Jump Square.
Jump Square. Okay.
Oh, speaking of like spin-off Jump, like not in main Jump magazine, but like kind of like tangentially related Jump. Have you read? Actually, I don't have any traps and he's sleeping. Should I just hit him with the big hit, or do you want to try to capture him?
We can capture him.
Okay. I'll let you do it then.
Also, you can use the Trank Bombs first, because Trank works like a status condition. So it basically notice how it got captured right away.
Right.
So that's just something to note that can help in certain situations, because that way you don't have to risk it. Like, okay, so like what'll happen is like shock traps lose potency. So if you can't spam shock traps, because the monster will they'll just like pop out of them almost immediately. But a way you can still capture monsters, because there's actually one of the cat weapons, because you can change the cat's weapon. They don't only have to have the Vigor Fly, or sorry, I mean their tool, so to speak. Like right now, ours both have the Vigor Fly where they heal us. There's one where it's the Flash Fly cage where they'll actually drop Thunderbug traps, which basically act as shock traps. So it's like, which it's really helpful, but it also like loses its potency. So if you need to capture the monster, then it helps to what? What was I gonna say? Yeah, it helps to, if you use the tranks on the monster before he goes in the trap, then it'll be captured immediately. So that's a very specific thing that might help you one day, I guess.
Okay. I was gonna say I do want to. I was just say I want to read World Trigger, because I've heard a little bit about it. It sounds good. I know it's on the Jump app, so I assume it's in.
It was in the main magazine at one point, but it went on. It's been having some regular hiatuses, I guess. So they moved it out of the main magazine. Because I'm pretty sure.
Oh, have you read it?
I've read a bunch of it, and I put it down because hiatuses, and then it started up, and I never started it up myself. Back up.
Okay.
I liked parts of it. It's been quite a while, so past me, stupid me. Like, I didn't hate it. I definitely did not hate it. But it's just like I said, it's been so long. You know, I don't really have a strong opinion on it. I think I would have given it like a 5 or a 6 at the time. You know, it's fine. It's got some interesting things. You know, I guess like I understand why people like it because there are some different aspects to it. But I definitely didn't. I don't know like how long it is now compared to when I stopped. You know, I'll probably check it out again at some point.
Oh, I wanted to ask you, have you caught up to anything else in Jump outside of...
No, I've been too busy with, like, today... Okay, so today's my... Because I requested time off of work, so I have today through Wednesday off. Basically what I did today is I posted in a roleplay. I watched, like, an episode of Aikatsu. I watched the new My Hero Academia, and...
Oh, I got a whole thing for capturing a Suzuyaki. Nice.
Oh. And all I did aside from that was jack off and play Monster Hunter. So this was a me day, okay? Day was for me.
No, that's respectable. I respect the hustle.
And then I get to stream with you and play more Monster Hunter. So
even better.
Right, and make content out of it. So yeah. So, like, better.
So my question then is, what are you gonna catch up to in Jump next? I'll try to also catch up.
It's gonna be My Hero Academia.
See, we hear okay.
It's because
if it was gonna be Act Age or Jujutsu, I'd catch up to those. But instead, I'll try to catch up to. I'll let you tell me what you think. If I only catch up to one in the next week, which one
I would
should I
say
try to prioritize?
if Double Taisei has some interesting parts. Like the last couple of chapters were just fine, but it just ended like an arc, and it's a shogi one. It's not bad, but I do think aspects to it are interesting, or at least interesting enough to hold my interest. Samurai 8, kind of about the same, where it's like how much of Samurai 8 have you read? I forget.
I haven't touched it at all.
You haven't not touched it. Okay, because I swear. Okay, gotcha. It's maybe a bit too much on like the lore and exposition stuff. Like, and there's a lot of kind of mechanics, and I feel I could not name them or like explain them. But it's not overwhelming, and like there was one chapter like a couple chapters ago that had some really good stuff because it was a flashback for one of the main characters. It's also kind of funny because, like, you know how people joke about Kishimoto and it's like how he's not very great with handling female characters. Someone put it in a funny way where it's like he baked it into the world because, like, the main conceit is of this.
Oh, I think I've heard like they're samurais and they need to have a princess that they.
Yes, it's so funny because like they literally have to protect the princess and they get it's not like they get their power from their princess, and the good chapter was related to that where the flashback was for the main character Hachimaru's princess and sort of like why she has a certain emotional connection towards this guy she just met like 2 days ago. And it was good, but it is also kind of funny. Like, is there literally any reason he couldn't have just had like why can't there be girl samurai and male princesses? Why not? There's literally no reason. Give me a girl samurai and a girl princesses who sometimes kiss, okay? Kishimoto, you fucking.
I just love that. Who sometimes kiss. Okay, I'm not asking too much. I just need one thing from you. Please, Kishimoto.
It's like Kishimoto hates money.
The quote was that Kishimoto went ahead and baked gender essentialism into world building.
Okay, I'm not like I couldn't explain what I kind of get it based on the term. I couldn't explain it, but
yeah. I feel the exact same way. Where like that's a word. Where it's like, I know enough about the English language to piece together 2 and 2 and kind of get what you're saying. And I could give you examples of it. Like, in Spy X Family, there's the part where they're making fun of the wife because she's not cooking.
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense because you're not a good enough wife because you're not, that.
Which is a great, God. When he stood up and was about to punch that guy, I almost clapped. I was so excited.
And I like how that turned out with we just went all the way back around to Spy X Family. So that's just great. Good. I'd love to talk about Spy X Family more. It's so good. The X is probably silent. Maybe it's supposed to be Spy Times Family. I don't know.
Or it's just like Spy Family, like
like Hunter. Yeah. It probably is. Whatever. I'm sorry.
No.
So, but no, that's so that aspect is there to it. Like it definitely that doesn't hinder my enjoyment of the series. Like I just want good characters. Like even if it is problematic. Oh, maybe we should talk about Samurai 8 on the Weeb Club because it's problematic.
They wouldn't get an anime. I cannot wait for Spy X Family to get an anime.
Dude, especially if a good studio does it, like that would be really fun. Or
I could see like specifically like the Konosuba team doing a great job.
That would be interesting.
Because they're already so good at like the faces and like really good like.
Oh, the faces are very like Anya's terrified faces where she got like the bags under her eyes, like the the of fear.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Or like the one that you posted where like
the head.
She tells him to smile, and so she just looks at him, and all she does that entire chapter is just do the exact same smile, even though she's like, this isn't working, but it's still
that was the best part. I better stop
her.
taking it, but Mama lied. She said it would work, but it didn't. And then she did it once again in like when in the dodgeball chapter when Desmond complimented her, she made that face again, and it was so good. The dodgeball chapter, I love that chapter so much. Oh my god. Like okay, here's something I literally like haven't done except for One Piece is I reread that chapter immediately after finishing it. Like the dodgeball, it was so I loved it. Like the fucking Bill Watkins, age 6.
Yeah, he's 6 years old, looks like a 80-year-old, or no, like a 25-year-old.
Dude, like a really short 20, but well, I think my favorite part about Bill was like, cause he showed that he was 6, and he's limping by the way, so you can capture him if you want.
We don't need to capture anymore. We can
okay, cool. But it's cause like when Anya was using her telepathy to dodge his fucking throws, he got like so frustrated he started like crying a little bit, and I was like, he's still 6, even though he doesn't look like it all, and I really love that part because.
I love the teacher of that homeroom class, by the way.
Yes,
he's great. I was so happy when they said he was like the teacher of her class.
Because that means we get more of him. So, right. Oh, and I think another gag I really love from that chapter where Bill is like, he's trying to hit Anya, so he's like, I got the special one that works against people who are dodging a lot. And then Anya just stays completely still. But the ball...
hits another.
That was so good! Because that's exactly what made it great, because there's like the way I imagine it in my head, like if it was an anime it would be perfect, because like how I imagine the scene being directed is like the frame just shows Anya and the ball like whiffs by her, and then like there's like maybe a beat, and then it like pans to the side, and then the kid like goes like and there's the like the dodgeball hit noise. Like just that with like good comedic timing would be so perfect.
Oh, I also love the smart guy where he's like, I didn't play easy on girls, and they show he like very easily barely throws the ball at the other 6-year-old, and she just goes as it like hits her.
Oh, Becky, yeah,
yeah.
Well,
but Anya's great. Like, there's the chapter where the other girl, like her friend, gets out of the car and he calls her mistress, and she's like so excited about the title mistress.
Yeah, she said something like, "Can I get a ride too?" And Becky's like, "No." Like,
or no, Becky's like, "I'll give you a ride if you have to ride the bus," and she's like, "Can I be called mistress?"
Oh, that was
too?
it. Oh, we're not
and
adopting
like, we're not gonna adopt.
That was it. Oh man. Oh god.
It's a good manga. It's really good. Oh, I was gonna tell you. So when I asked you what I should catch up on, both Winchester and Funky TK in chat both said Act Age.
Honestly, I would go with like. See, it's funny because I'm with what I've read, I'd say Samurai 8 and/or Double Taisei, but like honestly, probably Act Age. Like just generally speaking, even as someone who hasn't read it, like the way reactions I've seen, like there was I think it was with One Piece chapter 957, the ultimate with all the like someone was like, yeah, the One Piece chapter was good, but I still think my favorite one this week was Act Age, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on in Act Age right now? Like, like, because One Piece drops this like crazy lore shit with rocks that like has like end game implications in God's Valley, but someone's like, nah, Act Age was better this week, and I'm like, whoa, neat.
Yeah, I want to read Act Age really bad. I also really, really want to read Jujutsu Kaisen because it just looks so cool.
Okay, I haven't really seen much of it, but because yeah, like I said, I'm gonna catch up to My Hero Academia first because I already started it. I just need to power through the A versus B, power through.
Here's the thing: I'm sure binging it A versus B won't. Because did you get to the Deku's fight in A versus B?
No, not yet. That's the hard part.
I think Deku's fight it picks up and it actually is pretty entertaining.
Okay.
Well, I remember how the arc goes super well because it's so funny for me because like we went from not seeing the class for a while to seeing them, right? And I remember being really excited because like, oh my god, we're getting class like A again, and we got Bakugo, and I fucking love Bakugo, so I was just so excited to see him because he was in the first fight, and then like and then they went away, and it was like 2-0, and Deku's fight was really good and had some really good, interesting ideas that it brought in.
Okay.
But like by that point, it didn't even matter because okay, I gotta do some quests. Okay, wait. Okay. Should I do? Okay, what am I?
We need to do tempered monsters or flying wyverns, right? Or no, flying wyverns.
No, we already did the bird wyverns. So I have tempered monsters, 2 tempered monsters. I also have complete 3 high rank investigations. So would those investigations be the tempered monsters?
Yes. So I need to see what investigations I have because most of mine are master rank because I've deleted. So
okay, I mean I have some.
Do you have tempered monster investigations?
I have Hunt Sujiyaku.
Is it tempered monsters are like you see how so if you look on your you see the rewards where you got the bronze, silver, and gold, right?
Yeah.
Tempered monsters have purple.
I have no tempered monsters.
I didn't. Yeah. What do I have? Sorry, this is a G rank one, but I was just like, oh, let's do a Pink Rathian, Zinogre, and Paolumo all tempered. The reward for the quest is 123,000.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be a little bit of a boost.
I have tempered Valhazak. If you want to do an Elder Dragon. You don't want to do an Elder Dragon. No, don't even think about it.
Probably shouldn't do that now.
Oh, here's one. Barath and Giratodus. It looks, it's high rank. So that one might be doable. Okay, no, I actually have a bunch of, so never mind. We can do. Oh damn it! We could have done this one, which is Hunt Pookie Pookie and tempered Pookie Pookie and regular Barath. Because if we'd done that twice, we would have gotten 2 tempered monsters and 2 bird wyverns. But oh well.
Wait, no, not you. So I'm trying to set my. I'm actually gonna set my fucking item box now to have traps in it as well, so I can.
Makes sense.
Appa says there's a lady samurai in the latest chapter, Daruma's mask.
She didn't. No, I know. She had looks like she had a regular sword and not the samurai sword. So she's like she's not a like samurai, as in she has, or at least it didn't look like it to me. Like maybe we'll learn more about her and it turns out she is a samurai. But from what it looked like, she just had a regular sword. Where the samurais in Samurai 8 have like swords that kind of float, like they have the handles and like they're like lightsabers, more like kind of, at least visually. So, and she had regular swords, so I don't think she's a samurai by the mechanics of the setting.
Okay.
She was like, though she was training like the master character who's kind of tough shit on his own, so that's cool. But also, as far as temper monsters, Paolumu, I'm trying to pick her easier ones because obviously like tempered is like late game.
Right. Okay. So if we can't do tempered monsters, I don't need to do this limited hunt right now.
Let's try tempered Pookie Pookie. I mean, the quest also has Barath.
Okay.
But it's the Barath is not tempered, so he'll be normal Barath. We can definitely take him, and it's Pookie Pookie. Right. So I'm just gonna post the quest.
Okay. And I should probably kill some Baraths anyways because I have a.
Oh, do you need something, Barath?
Barath hammer's the best hammer line.
True. So if you get more high rank Barath, then you'll probably need it later, possibly.
Right. Which one are you starting at?
Which one?
Which camp?
Oh, the middle one.
Okay, Central Camp 6. Cool. I should start there because I don't have that camp.
Yes. Well, even if you could also just like fly to all the camps when you start the quest and then get all the things.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Or fly at the.
Oh, I have.
Or which ones do you not have? Because fly to start at one of the other ones that's not 6, and then fly to 6.
It's too. I've already joined
That's
it.
fine.
I can just fly really quickly.
That's fine. So you're gonna say?
I was say I actually have something maybe that you could talk about. That's kind of. I mean, I don't know. I was played Resident Evil 5 with my friend the other day on stream, like yesterday, and it reminded me how good like co-op games that don't do some of their mechanics half baked are. Like, because like a big part of Resident Evil as a series just is inventory management, and they simplified the inventory from RE4, but they did it because of co-op. So like the way it works is like you have 9 slots in your inventory, but the other player also has 9 slots in their inventory. So between the two of y'all, you have 18 slots, but also like you have to be constantly paying attention because it's not like something drops for both of y'all. So ammo, you have to be like, okay, I'll pick this up, you pick this up, and you're constantly trading things between inventories.
That's interesting.
So it's a really fun mechanic, and I really like when co-op games have like interesting mechanics for co-op that kind of make you think more with your partner, as opposed to just being like, we both just move through the game together and don't really do it. So I was just gonna ask if you have any games you've played like co-op that you could think of that have like fun, interesting mechanics like that that actually force you to like communicate with your partner past just like being able to shoot the shit while playing.
I mean, that was actually the reason I picked up Overcooked 2, but we've already talked about that because you had that fucking story where explain it, because I don't think we talked about it just in private, not on stream, unless you have talked about it on stream. But
I don't think I've talked about it. But okay, so I was
well, I guess for preamble is Overcooked. You literally play as cooks in a kitchen. You prep ingredients, you plate them up, you wash dishes. It's about props right here, by the way. So, and it can get heated apparently.
Well, so I have another friend who calls Overcooked like the friendship killer. But my story with Overcooked is I was playing with like, it was me and like one of the guys was the guy who was on stream last night, but it's me and like my like super close friends, like we like hang out, we do like guys nights, and one of the times we were playing Overcooked, and we had a couple drinks, but we weren't like, you know, super fucked up, and we were playing the game, and like one of the guys, okay, are you fighting Pookie?
I was fighting Baroth.
Okay, I'll go to Baroth then. So we were playing, and it was one of the maps where it gets hectic, because, like, there's a bunch of shit going on in the kitchen, you have to cook all these different things, and there's a bunch of roles you have to do, like, some guys has to wash the dishes, some guys gotta, like, chop the food, someone's gotta cook it, and if you fuck it up, it like, kind of chains together, where one fuck-up will slowly cause, oh, hey, what's up, dog? Y'all just, like, showed up, and so, like, it causes, like, you know, a chain reaction of fuck-ups, and so we were playing one time, and, like, oh, hey, what's up, monkey? And, like, it kind of, like, it started chaining where, like, one mistake happened, and we were, like, we kind of lost the level. And my buddy pauses the game and stands up and, like, looks at all of us and screams, "Get your shit together!" Sits down and unpauses the game and just goes back to playing like nothing happened.
I think you're right about, so, because I mentioned my friend who I play video games with, and I am so glad he plays, because it's not like I'm the kind of person, because we played Dark Souls a lot together, and we were playing Sekiro even, which he found to be pretty difficult. Like I specifically remember we were fighting the owl, the first version of the owl, and he gave up and was doing other stuff, and I was like, I just kept going and kept trying, and he doesn't have that persistence. And so for Overcooked too, like we were playing through some of the DLC, and like I was like, okay, we did fine. Let's we got a star. Let's go and try and get 3-star this level. And he's like, actually, can we just move on? Like I like the game more than he does, so I'm glad that he was willing to play with me at all. But like, normally he doesn't have that problem, so to speak. Like, it was funny because we were playing Sekiro and he was struggling. He's like, can we play Overcooked? Like, because. So Sekiro was, I forget exactly what part it was, but I've never seen him as mad as when he was playing Sekiro. So that was interesting. But so maybe it is a friendship killer, because he's like we played through Cuphead. We actually got stuck. We could not beat King Dice because like
King Dice is so hard.
Well, because like especially our problem, because we'd get to the last phase, and there's a part where you 100% need to parry, and I don't think you 100% need to parry.
Oh, when you jump over the cards and you need to like parry on the cards.
And the problem is like we couldn't time it together because it lags the screen, and like how do you like account for your partner.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how you're supposed to do it with two people unless you're like both really fucking good at the game. So like, we never needed to like parry so precisely throughout the game, and like trying to account for the timing of the parry alongside your partners. Like, we couldn't do it. We couldn't get past the cards, and so it was fun going through all the mini bosses and stuff. But we never beat King Dice. We probably could have done the Devil because like he's just like a normal boss.
Yeah, well, it's so funny because I don't know. So did you never go back and like finishing just
not
yourself?
myself? I should have, but do I own it? I forget if because we bought it on his Steam and we played it at his place.
Okay.
So I would need to like log into his Steam account and do it myself. Or I forget if I bought the game myself because I did have that drive at one point of like I want to finish it, I want to 100% it, but I forget if I actually own it. So what are you gonna say?
It's so funny with Cuphead because like I got stuck on 3 bosses for more than like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, no, I think every boss took me like at most.
Do you want to
20
capture him,
minutes,
by the way?
except for
Or
no, let's just fucking kill him.
okay, go ahead and okay.
Sorry, I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, I didn't realize he was asleep. I shouldn't have. Okay.
Yeah.
But like, it was the dragon was hard as fuck. The bee was also hard, and then King Dice. And I did King Dice. I was like, you know, I'll give the devil a couple tries. I beat him on like my 3rd try. And it's just funny to me that the penultimate boss is the hardest boss in the game.
Pretty much everyone agrees because that the devil is not like King Dice is the toughest because it's such an endurance challenge, and then like the phase at the end is he has like what 2 attacks maybe if that, but it's like it's a really tough. The cards just fuck me up, and he's a really cool and creative boss, but he's definitely like the toughest one.
Yeah, well, I love it thematically because you're in a casino, and so it's like it has like that random chance element.
Yes,
but it's not random in the sense where like, oh, you can get fucked and just lose. It's just random kind of in what you fight. But when you're stuck on the boss for long enough, you get used to the like what you're gonna have to fight for the boss.
Yes.
So it doesn't feel like this like bad random element.
It's actually not that random. Well, because like there's a way like you could time it correctly and get the number you want. Like speedruns will do that. And I think I wasn't 100% accurate, but like there's definitely numbers you want to land on and ones you don't. Like the Garden boss is really easy. The chips is really easy as far as like the first. So like 1 and 3 are good, but the one who's like the drinks, who's number 2, he was kind of a pain in the ass, or they were. So it's like like that. And it's funny because like after you've gone through the board twice, then it's like getting a third. Go back to the start isn't even that bad anymore. But no, it's a fun game. Would I like to beat it? But oh, that's right. We were making a joke because we were calling it Cup Souls because we play Dark Souls games a lot. So and it's supposed because people it's the Dark Souls of platform. I don't know what the fuck. It's that you know the meme.
Someone said you should take What's Giving and play Snipper Clips. I was actually about to say, speaking of what, if he does end up getting a Switch Lite for like Pokemon, we should totally do a Weeb Club extracurricular stream where we play Overcooked 2.
Oh my god. I'd buy it for that. I'd buy Overcooked 2 on Switch for that.
I already have it on Switch.
Because I have it on Steam.
That would be,
but
okay. I guess we could try to get it on Steam. I don't know if this computer would be able to run it.
Yeah, it's Apple, so...
Well, if he does end up getting a PC to stream, then that's definitely something.
He always has computer problems.
Really
It's funny, honestly. Like, because when we did Beastars episode 1, and I gave him the subtitle file, but it wasn't called an SRT, and he's like, it doesn't work, and I'm like, my computer just read it as the file it was without needing the file name, but Mac is retarded apparently, and you need to actually say this is an SRT. It's for to treat it like an SRT.
My problem was really weird. It was a problem. I was using a really old codec pack.
Yeah, okay. That's right. You're having issues too.
Yeah, I just updated it to a newer version of the exact same codec pack, and it works perfectly. Okay. So yeah, that was like my whole issue.
What didn't even have audio the last episode? Because I don't understand why. Maybe he needs to update his codec too, or something.
Well, he probably doesn't want, because I watched using MPC. So it was just I needed a new MPC codec pack. Yeah.
Because I use VLC even though it's garbage.
I haven't played Snipper Clips actually, Monkey. I should play it sometime. I should get someone Maybe I should do that if I have Strong Over again. I should get someone to stream that like co-op, but I just haven't played it ever.
I've seen some gameplay of it and I was in the Sniffer Clips video, but I was God.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were in the.
Yeah, that's funny. I was the Sniffer Clips God, but I've never even played it, so I guess I'm a false God. Fly, my son. Oh no, you didn't get launched. Also, he's not doing too much damage, is he?
No, I am having like no. Like,
yeah.
I've drank one normal potion this entire month.
Yeah, I don't even know. Maybe we're just so used to his patterns that he can't even hit us. Like I don't even think he's hit me because he's
Barok and
so
Pookie, I don't really worry about. Like neither of those are monsters that I get hit with.
Yeah.
You played it with your mom since we went to visit her around that time. Oh, is it a game that's like that easy that it's not even like complicated with? Because that's my problem sometimes. Is like Sterling was having because he's someone who plays like he gets into games and like he really likes watching E3, but he doesn't play a lot of games.
Who?
Right?
What? Or your friend?
Like, oh, my friend that I was playing with yesterday.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And like we all got the new Call of Duty because it's like cross-play, and he has an Xbox, so it's finally a game that we can like.
Oh yeah.
And like our other really good friend has a PC, and one of us has a PS4. So like the new COD is a game that we can all play together, and it's it's a simple enough game that. It's not too, but like we play and he does like terribly every game. You know what I mean? And like he's not super like game literate.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't play too many games.
Gotcha.
And so like that was like one problem, like because Resident Evil 5 still has kind of like the tank controls.
Yeah.
And so he was complaining about how they were like hard to get used to.
Oh, that was easy. Like, that was a tempered one, too.
Shit.
I was expecting it to go on longer. Like, oh, yeah, tempered more health and do more damage. No, we just fucking wrecked him. Okay, one more time, and then that'll be your last bounty. I mean, like I said, we should have just done this quest, because that would count for the bird barber and stuff. But, I mean, I needed the Yaku stuff, so I didn't even know what I got. But hopefully I got at least
it worked out.
something. But anyway,
well, I have some bounties for Elder's Recess, but I want to do some of the Elder's Recess quests anyway, so it doesn't matter.
But yeah, Weeb Club Overcooked would be fucking wild. Like,
We should add none in, so it's you, me, none, and what?
4 people chaos? Holy shit. Because how mad are we actually gonna be? Like, well, it's interesting because I've beaten the game. I've played a fair amount of the DLC. None as presumably played none. What's played none.
I've played, I think, a little bit over half.
Yeah. So you got to like World 4 basically. Or so.
Oh, maybe I was farther than that. Okay. I think I was on like maybe 5 or 6. So I guess I was.
So in the main game, 6 is the last world. Then, well, the DLC adds so much. It's practically another game, honestly, which I think is cool. Like there's the free DLC levels. I think only the Chinese New Year one is announced. In like there's like a separate area for them, and in each of those there's like room for about 6 like free DLC ones. And just the Chinese New Year one alone is like a whole world, and they're so like I said, they're basically releasing another like game for free, with a free DLC, and then the actual DLC just like with and now has 3 expansion, 3 things which are each like smaller worlds, but they each have 3 worlds. So it's like if you get all the DLC, you're getting like 3 times the content as the main game, which is pretty nuts. Like, I don't know. I like Overcooked. I just don't have anyone to play it with. Because, like, my one friend is, like I said, he's not persistent enough to want to try again. And he's the only one I have to play it with.
The game is just so much stress. Like, I have to be in the right mood to play it.
Okay.
Because there are definitely times where I can feel myself losing years off my life from playing it. Just because it's so, like...
Some levels are just fucking hateful. Did you get to the one where it's like you have there's a lever in the middle, and you're on a giant moving platform, and all the cook stuff is on the border of the area?
Oh, maybe.
Okay, that's probably I don't know. I feel like you'd remember that one if you did. It's like in World 5 or 6. It's like the evilest level in the game, and there's one in the DLC where there's 2 moving platforms instead. It's like a whole it's like a whole other level of coordination. Anyway, go on.
I was one of the worst levels I've done was the it's the one where like there's like you're on like it's like trains, and there's like the platform that moves between the 2 sides, and so you have to like prepare it in advance.
Okay.
And there's the platform in the middle that goes from the bottom of the screen to the top of the screen.
Uh-huh.
and there's everything's like on that. Oh my god, that was so terrible. Because I figured out at one point that if you... Okay, wait, let me see. Okay, yeah, so I do have the Narcotic quest now. So I found out, like, pretty early on that, if you... Oh, yeah, you gotta... Are you gonna post...
It's already posted, yeah. Sorry.
Okay, sorry, I was handling some of my, like, the story stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I realized I still have to talk to the commander and do like all that shit.
Anyway,
but yeah, and so like I found out you can dash into the, like if you dash to the ledge and throw it like the perfect timing, you can get anything all the way across.
Okay.
And so I was doing that every time because it was really fast. My friends weren't good enough to do that. But they would see me do it and try to do it and just die every time and like lose fully cooked, prepared.
Oh no!
And I was so mad. Because like at a certain point, I don't want to be the guy to be like, listen, I'm just better than y'all at this. Stop trying.
Because yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's a cute, fun like party game, but also it gets the feelings of real cooking across, which are like I've heard something that's like yeah, most chefs are just on cocaine because they need to be like to put up with the actual kitchen where things are much more complex, things are much more real and serious. Like this is just a game. It's just a game, but it still pulls out these emotions. Like what about the real thing? Right. Like I've never wanted to work in fast food in the first place. Like I hate the idea of being in like a cramped space, and like I'm glad with the retail places I work where I have lots of room to move, you know, and I'm not cramped in like a small space with like 5 other people. You know, that sounds like hell. But Overcooked gives me that experience without having to actually do it. So
I'm just gonna go for Pookie first since it dropped me right in front of him.
That's fine.
Yeah, like, well, it's funny. There's actually, about the cocaine thing, there's a really good documentary, if you're ever interested. Gordon Ramsay did it with, like, the BBC one time about cocaine addiction in the restaurant business.
Oh, wow, okay.
Where he, like, at one point, he went into one of his restaurants, into the bathroom, and in, like, 30 seconds, he was like, look, someone was snorting cocaine in here. Someone on my staff, and he was mad about it.
Okay.
And then, like, I would say, like, I worked at Jimmy John's for a while, and that was a little bit different because I was also a driver.
That doesn't sound like a place I have in where I live.
Oh, it's a sandwich restaurant.
Okay, gotcha.
They do cold cut sandwiches, and it's I was a delivery driver when I worked there. So
you didn't have to be inside. Gotcha.
No, actually, you would think that, but the way delivery drivers, well, it changes depending on the Jimmy John's, but the one I worked at, that meant I just had extra responsibility because if there was
normal stuff, but then you'd also have to do deliveries.
I was the exact same as an in-shop, but I had to drive deliveries if they were needed.
Gotcha.
But since I technically made tips, they could pay me less than an in-shop.
Oh.
Which was terrible. But I would just say, like, it would get pretty hectic sometimes. And, like, so I kind of get, like, obviously a real kitchen's much more complicated.
Yeah.
But I understand the idea of, you know.
Well, yeah, that's Overcooked is an abstraction,
so hectic.
but it still has that same mentality and mindset, and that it forces upon you. You know,
right?
Just the multitasking and the needing all the gears to work in place. And what happens if a gear isn't like, fucking Bob, you didn't refill the napkins, you shit lord, you know, something like that.
Right. The big one that always gets me in Overcooked is like dishes. So I just assume the role of dishes bitch. Like, because the nice thing about doing that is also, I wouldn't have to worry about if the cooking of the food would go off. I could blame this and rest easy knowing that there were, oh my god, that was the coolest move I've ever done.
Oh, did you do the sliding move?
No, I did, yeah, but I've done the sliding move a million times. I just did one where I flipped like a million times in midair. How do I do that again?
Do it. No, it apparently does, there's even skills that gives you like aerial attacks or sliding skill increases that I don't. Is it a charge move?
Yeah, it was a charge move where I spun like a million times in midair and landed, and I want to figure out how to do that again.
Because my friend's brother would do that, and spin to win.
But it normally just does one where I do a big slash. I want to figure out how to do this big spin attack because that was fucking cool. Sorry, I'm gonna take a second. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Do you have
I'll
any?
watch it.
So for Overcooked, do you have any DLC on the Switch?
No, I actually haven't bought any.
Because I'm thinking that like the most reliable thing might be to get the DLC on Steam if we can play it together. Because maybe we have a better chance with it than my friend or any of your friends. I don't know. Because I've already, like I've said, I've already played more of the game and like it. So I don't know. Maybe we should test it first. But I don't know. I'm just thinking about it because I like the game.
No, because I think that would be a really fun Weeb Club thing.
Oh, that would.
It would also. Because like people love when like especially Wet and I fight, and that would definitely cause.
It's literally like let's watch the people fight. Like that's the only reason you watch Overcooked gameplay is to watch people fight. I couldn't even cut off his tail. He's such a bitch.
We are destroying this fucking tempered Pookie Pookie. Like he gets killed so quick.
He's still Pookie Pookie. I mean, I was like closer to dying than I would have been against regular Pookie Pookie because of poison and stuff too. But
I took one antidote and then I got healed, and that was like it. But,
I mean, we do have our cats who are giving us lots of health too. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, now we just need to go find Barrage. Well, you know what? I'll say it after this quest. I have a question, but I don't want to jinx anything by saying it too early. So I'll wait till after this quest, and then I'll ask my question. Because I don't want to... I don't want to cause something to happen that... Oh, I think I just saw it.
Oh, Basil Gaze?
No. Well, yeah, that was my question, but that wasn't what I was going to ask. I was going to ask if he showed... Or I thought I just saw the actual move that I was looking for, but... My question was, does Basil Gaze show up in investigations or no?
No, he could show. Yeah, I'm pretty. Well, I think. I actually don't know how it works exactly because, like, is Diablos always here? Because like I was playing some 4 Ultimate earlier because like I realized that that's the only game I can play like online for free. And like eventually one day the 3DS servers will, because I can't do that with 3 Ultimate or any of the early ones, or at least easily. Like I need to organize a group for those.
Right, because there just aren't players.
So my logic is like, if I want 100% for you, the best time to do it is like when I can just go online, and like I'm not playing it with my friend anymore, so I don't need to, wait for him or anything. So I can just like go online with randos and just do whatever I need, hypothetically, if there's people still playing it. And there's I'm sure there are, maybe not as many as with World obviously, but there's going to be some people playing it, especially in G rank where I am. But so I figured I should play more of it. But I was doing kind of, like they have the same stuff but different, and so they have like guild quests, which are kind of like proto investigations, where, but the map, it's a randomized map for in general, but for the individual guild quests, it's the same each time. So I was doing a monster that, the thing about the guild quests is it's like the tempered monsters where there's monsters that don't show up in normal quests, but it's the whole monster. So I was fighting Yin Garuga, who's like the purple wyvern boy, and so I was just thinking about like if that quest has a map that's the same every time, do these quests like is the monster order the same? Like will there always be a Basil Gaius? Like that's kind of what I was wondering. But yeah, I have no idea.
Well, yeah, because I was just wondering because it feels like he shows up honestly almost every quest.
Yeah, like, well, and the last time we got Devil Joe, they actually have a turf war.
Basil Gaius and Devil Joe?
Yes. Which is perfect because they're basically brethren,
right.
Like, because they're the rogue elements, the chaos factors who just pop in and fuck your shit up.
Yeah, it feels like High Rank has a lot of that, because not even just the, like, the monsters will show up, but, like, sometimes we'll drop, like, you drop not even at your, like, where you're trying to actually drop.
Yeah.
So it feels like High Rank has a lot of the, just fuck your shit up.
Yes. Well, Basil Gaius and Joe are designed for that, basically. So...
God, that quest was so...
Like, especially Basil Gaius, because he's just, like, I do love how, it's annoying, but I love how he just like literally dive bombs you. Like this is how he announces his presence. Just like, it's just so...
Well, that's what was funny about the one earlier in the stream. was he didn't dive bomb. He like I looked up and he was just hovering there above us, like, oh, what's up? It was so weird
I clipped
to
it,
see.
but I did love the one. It was on this map, and we were all fighting Barath, where he just like we just finished the quest, and he just dive bombs us, and then he just walks away like nothing's wrong, and I'm like, you fuck. I almost used that in the video, but the other one that I used was timed better for the guest appearances joke.
What also worked really, I also just love that one because I have like the perfect angle of it because I'm on top of.
And then you just see the I love that one because like the scales come down and then they blow up, and I'm like, that's when I realized what was going on, and then of course he just drops down. It's like Basil.
An anonymous cheers, cheered 2 bits. Thanks, dog. I appreciate it.
Oh, did you follow or
Gobbler Jewel 1? I got 2 bits, which is 2 whole cents actually.
Whoa.
What's a Gobbler Jewel? So does that mean that like
Gobbler is I think
drink potions faster?
No, that is a different skill. I'm pretty sure because I'm pretty sure what Gobbler is or maybe no.
It says speed eating.
Oh, that
so
is
I don't know
speed eating. Okay, yes. So that makes your that's the one I have on my Tigrex armor set because what it does, it makes you eat it makes your animation faster. It also makes like the potion. It actually also makes you heal faster. So your health like shoots up with a potion or mega potion instead of going up slowly.
I might use that instead of this free one I've been using.
Yeah, well, I have both on my Tigrex armor set.
Right. The problem is I only have one decoration slot right now, so I might.
You'll actually get armor slots when you actually get to like late high rank, because that's when you start doing the tempered monster quests where you can actually like, get the decorations to actually feel like. There's no reason to give you Tobikarachi armor slots because like you can't really do the tempered monster quests to get more to fill them. You know, like I don't even know when you're able to do that because like you got these because I have them. You know, I don't think you can. I don't know when you're able to go out and do tempered monster stuff.
Can you upgrade your decorations?
No. There are better ones, like not better ones per se, but there's like there's an attack 1 and there's attack 2. Attack 2 fills up 2 slots, which means it can't go on an armor piece or weapon that only has like 1 slot for armor.
Okay, that's why I can't use this Challenger Jewel 2 I have.
Yes, because you need a room for bigger like for the big like it goes up to 4 in G rank. But yeah. So you finished all your bounties, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you got a gold Wyverian print for doing those temper monsters?
I think so. Yeah.
That's the good one that you want for transferring turning into monster materials potentially.
Okay.
But anyway, so now, like I guess you wanted to get camps or items for that, or if you wanted to do villager quests. For
I need to look. I would really like to if I have. So I have a villager quest for cooking, which I definitely want to do. I don't know if I have it, but if I do, I would very much like to do a villager quest for the armory because I'm pretty sure that's how I get the ability to upgrade my armor more, right?
It would say, because it might also be tools, hunter tools. Like a common one is what's it called? Mantles, like the fireproof mantle, which makes you heavily like when you wear it, you come in sense of fire damage. Or the thunderproof mantle, like basically a lot of extra like gear. Like and there's some one that you might be interested in is the impact mantle. I don't remember how to get it, but it basically makes your it makes your stun damage increase. You do more stun damage, so you're more likely to dizzy monsters by hitting them in the head. So, and there's a few other ones. I know you have the ghillie mantle, which is the stealth one. Because that's
and I have the one that lets me kind of like glide as well.
Oh, the glider mantle, yeah. So the villager quests will get you more of those too. So it'll usually tell you in this, or so maybe it won't. I don't know.
The armory. Okay, you're gathering. Okay, wait. It just says here at second fleet we've been working to develop new tools to help your hunts. We need your help gathering the materials. We're counting on you. It's not telling me the reward for it.
What is it called? The request?
It's called a fiery convergence. I assume it's probably for the fireproof mantle.
That's what it sounds
like. We need to kill both Uragon and Lavasioth.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's a little tough for us right now.
Yeah, so that's too. Okay, so I do want to do this.
But I'm pretty sure that's the fireproof mantle.
this chef one, which is just it's another guy. It's a delivering quest.
Yeah. Oh, you want to do those because those will give you more. Having more ingredients means you have a higher chance for fresh ones, so you can get more health boost easily.
Right.
And at some point you also like how many? Yeah, you're getting smalls. You said right?
I just got a medium actually.
Okay, so
I think I'm getting.
So
up
you
to...
you can use 4 now, or how many ingredients can you cook with at once?
Let me look. So I just do like pay with points and then look.
Okay. Because you can choose the
ingredients. It says there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It shows 6 ingredients. Fresh ingredients times 6.
Okay, so in order to get larges, so you have you eaten yet?
No.
Okay, instead of what's at the top, custom meal or something?
Yeah, custom platter. I always just do chef's choice.
So,
should I start fucking around with custom platter?
You well, mostly to learn what you do. So go in and you'll see all your ingredients. You might even see you can get more by you gather the like items in like how there's like on the ancient forest there's the sun bloom and the unique mushrooms, and in the like Elder's Recess there's like amber and there's like the blue and orange rocks around. Those are basically the account items. But now that you're in high rank, you can get like there's 3 account items per like spot, basically. So there's like 3 kinds of sunbloom, 3 kinds of unique mushrooms, etc. When you get the uncommon and rare ones, for the first time you get a new ingredient. Like you can look it up and see which ones you're missing. But that's basically how you get one of the ways you get new ingredients. There's a few other. Some of them are by quests. Some of them are by catching certain rare wildlife with your net. But basically, so now another thing. So there's like the 4 types. I don't know if you can see the drinks yet.
Yeah, I have drinks.
Okay,
so it's meat, fish, vegetables, and drinks.
So basically, if you get 2 drinks are special, but if you get 2 meats, you'll get attack up small. If you get 4 meats, you get attack up medium, and if you get 6 meats, you get attack up large. So you can mix and match. So you can get like if you get 2 meats and 4 fish, you get attack up small and defense up medium, because fish is for defense and vegetable is for elemental resistance. Say like you're Tobi Kadachi, so you're weak to fire. If you were concerned about being hit by like Anjanath's fire breath, you'd want to eat like 6 vegetables, because that would give you elemental resistance up large. So it'd make you.
Oh yeah, I just got attack up large by putting in 6 meats.
So the other thing is if you hit the big button, if you do that, you can see the skills. And so like not only are there but you see there's like the different colors, like there's red, blue, brown, purple, and gray. So if you eat 6 and it doesn't have to be the same you could do all 6 red meats and get that skill, or you could do like 2 of the red meats, 2 of the blue, or 2 of the red fish and 2 of the red vegetables to get the there's like different skill levels too. So like for the reds, if you have 2 reds, you get Polisher. If you have 4 reds, you get Feline Rider, which makes it easier to mount monsters. Polisher makes your speed up, your sharpening time speed up. And Slugger is actually one to consider, because it makes it easier to stun monsters. So that's a good one for you. So in other words, if you want to do, so if you do custom platter and you try to get all red ones, if you get 6 red ones, you'll get like the attack up small based on on how many meats or fish you get. But if they're all red, you'll get stun, feline, or you'll have a chance to get it, a higher chance to get it, a pretty high chance to get it.
I'll go ahead and try that out. Well, actually, there's no point even dealing with it here because we're not actually doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
do you normally do custom platter, or do you normally do a?
Usually, it doesn't matter. But if I'm if you're taking a quest seriously, you should. You should. And also, you can use gourmet vouchers. They make everything fresh, so you'll always get max health and stamina no matter what you pick. But gourmet vouchers are pretty rare. So
I normally just kind of do. I actually don't really pay too much. I just do pay with points, and then. Except for, there have been a couple times where I've known that, I specifically want elemental resistance. The rest of the time I just do the chef's choice platter. But... Yeah,
so, right, you can still, if you just care about the, attack or defense, then you can still choose those platters. But if you want to focus on the skills, then you basically need to do a custom platter, because that way you can get, for the examples I just gave for the red ones, I don't use a hammer, so I don't need feline stun. and I don't use and so mounting is nice, but feline polisher is like the most general use one. So it's like it makes sense for me to get 2 red ones if I need to, because like that's now I sharpen faster, stuff like that. And there's other skills too. Like every color has its own set of 3 skills. So just something to consider if see, Monster Hunter is interesting because it's like, it's a casual game where you can like not pay attention and still do decently, but like then it's also got a lot of like more in-depth mechanics and stuff.
Right, if you want to be like, I want to do this as fast as possible or whatever.
Which I definitely, because it's very much like Pokemon in that regard. It's like the appeal to both like casuals and more hardcore people, because it's got simple, it's simple basic appeal with gameplay that's like common, easy enough to get a handle on. But it's also got like way more in-depth stuff if that's your thing. Like just the fact that like you do different damage depending on what part of the monster you hit. Like what other games do that? That's not only unique like with the location based. Like Dark Souls, you can cut off the tails of some monsters, and sometimes they have weak points. But overall, it's like,
oh shit.
Not the guy we're fighting. Or wait, who are?
Yeah,
or no.
We're looking for forgotten fossils.
Oh, so that's one of the items I was talking about, the account items.
Okay.
So yeah, there.
So I wanted to get to chat really quickly for a second, because I thank you for the follow, both Blue Spin Dash and British Dude TV. And then what said, let me in, call your morons in chat, and they call me a coward and said I'm a Dimmy Dumbo. So I was gonna let it up to, well, Krause, you can executive veto if you want, but I was gonna leave it up to chat. If y'all want what to join, y'all
leave
can
it
say
up to
yes
chat,
or no.
Cause so we.
I like leaving it up to chat, so I'll leave it up to y'all. If I see more yeses or nos, is that really?
Yeah, it was just 4. Real quests will give you like 20.
Okay.
So like that was a joke. I didn't even, because did you keep gathering? Because you want
Yeah, I gathered it fully.
Gotcha. Because I just gathered 1 spot and I got like 3, and then you got the last one. It's like, wait, are we done?
So there's a 1 yes, 1 no. Okay, so everyone who says yes says it'll be a shit show if what joins, and that's why they want him to join. But I have 2 yeses and a no right now. I'll give it 1 more quest and I'll be tallying up the votes.
Okay. Just
what bad SMH? He's stupid and dumb and idiotic.
Oh, that's the thing I want to talk about. So, because on Tuesday there is going to be another stream. I don't really care. I might say it. I don't know, but it's like it doesn't matter. Because you said you might be there for the first stream, but I don't like. Because I do like the idea of us each having like 2 pairs that's paired off in 2 for gaming stuff, So it's like, it's up because. Like,
so is that you telling me to get the fuck away for?
No, for the stream is fine. It's just like if you want to be a regular, I don't know. Like I'm not sure. I'm trying to decide of how like enamored I am with that idea of like it being paired off, because the idea is to do it after we do the Weeb Club on, because every Thursday we record the Weeb Club for seasonals, then every other week we're going to do this once for the backlog. So the only real time we have to do Seraphic Blue is on the days that we don't have a backlog thing, like every other week, basically.
Right.
So it's completely up to you if you want to join us or not. I don't know if you're gonna want to, because it's Seraphic Blue. Like what's is little.
I only even said I'd show up for the first one because what asked me to specifically.
I mean, that would be fine if you want. If you, I mean, at least let's see. Well, because it's literally just gonna be a 45-minute cinematic or cutscene, basically. Like there isn't even gonna be any gameplay for the first one.
Okay.
Because Seraphic Blue is Evangelion, but a video game.
Do we still want to do an extracurricular on Tuesday, or is there not gonna be time for that? Since y'all are doing Seraphic Blue?
We'll talk about it. Because I guess we could do a different, like, do that stream and then also do something. Because it's only it's only 45 minutes. I have the whole now that you don't have to go to sleep early, like you can be up as long as you want, I guess, right?
Yeah. So like that doesn't matter to me at all.
So yeah. So what are we doing?
So it's I'll decide. It's 3 no's to 1 yes. So if you want yes, if you want people to say yes, get people in the stream right now voting on your side. Post it to Twitter or something. No, there's 2. You said yes, Gabriel, and Funky TK did. And then Lunoxor and Blue Splindash and that British Dude TV have both said no. So it's 3 no's to 2 yeses.
There's actually 2 people I don't recognize from my server, so maybe they're here from Twitch or Twitter in my video. so that's cool. Or maybe they're here for, I don't know.
Well, now I'm curious. So, okay, if you're, here from, I assume if you're here and I've never seen your name before, you're probably here from craftsdwarf. So, what kind of, do you want to do? Let's try to get our revenge against Aragon.
Okay. I'm gonna upgrade my armor a little bit.
Yeah, what? I know it gives you viewers. Shut the fuck. Don't fucking call out my ploy. I want viewers. No, but what got y'all to, I guess, show up for this stream? Because obviously some of the names I recognize from every week, every 2 weeks.
Like I recognize Lunaxor and Funky and from my server and stuff. Like, but some of them I didn't recognize, so that made me curious.
You're one of the inactives in craft servers. Is that British dude?
Gotcha.
I told you about the fact that one of my IRL friends was in your server and didn't know that I knew you, right?
You told me about that. Well, because they knew me, I guess, but didn't know. Right, because you told me that they came in and everyone's name was like Vindy related.
Oh yeah, at the time.
Right, and then there was of course the emote from your one of your vlog things. So with the Vindy moment, that's now an emote on Twitch.
Yeah, well, so that's so funny.
Well, no, it's got to be weird. Yeah, no, because that's his real life friend on. Who knows a YouTuber that he followed independently. You didn't even say, hey, watch this guy's videos. He just found me somehow.
Right.
And then that had to have been weird, yeah.
Advertise whenever possible, Monkey. I definitely tried to, but it doesn't work. Well, actually it does. I finally hit 200 followers on Twitch, but I have the quest open.
Yeah, I'm grabbing it. But I'm about to actually cancel it. And let me grab it. Because if I grab it, then you have my camps.
Okay.
So you can fly around to those.
What says stop sucking each other off? Or put the LGBTQIA plus tag on. Huh. Well. I mean, what? I left it up to chat. It's up to the people at this point. Whether
it's a
or not
democracy.
Yeah, it's a democracy, dog. So I mean,
All right, I put up a question.
You have to rig the election if you wanna make sure.
Make 5 other accounts, and you'll outvote our paltry audience.
The best one in craft server was when none turned into a black people server.
I think. Okay, I don't remember. Our server is problematic. Our podcast is problematic. Our stream is problematic.
But we're not problematic. It's not us.
It's what? Even though he's not on our stream, but we're still problematic somehow. His problematicness just leads onto us. I don't know.
Yeah. Everything we do is problematic, but none of us are problematic. It's just an unfortunate circumstance.
Maybe it's just in our current woke culture, everything is problematic. Therefore,
damn, that's fucking deep.
We live in a society. Oh my god, some fucking dot on my server made the fucking Lugosi with the Joker makeup. We have to mention that on the next one.
I hate that. Look, I tweeted that out, and I hate that it's a thing, but it's also so funny because they made Lugosi with
the damaged part is the funniest thing because it's it's so stupid, it doesn't even make sense, but he still put it there. Oh god, it's so awful.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He's right here.
I love when
I love when High Rank does that shit. Yeah, it's so funny. Oh, I just realized now I forgot to send you that Dodoga image. I'll send it in a second.
Yeah, you're right. Well, because it's Monster Hunter, it's oh yeah, you wanted to hunt monsters, right? And it's I'm gonna try and go for the face with the.
There we go. I figured it out. How to do it.
How to do what?
Oh, the cool move I wanted to do. You know what? What? I'll be nice to you, and I'll say it's 3-3. I'll count you as a viewer right now, so you're another yes. So it's 3-3 for yeses. So,
Did Nunmanji vote yet, or is he even watching?
I don't even know if Nun's watching, actually.
I mean,
Might be busy.
he was already on another stream today, so can't blame him.
But I mean, you can post it to your stream, give it viewers, you know. I would definitely be okay with that option. You would get no complaints from me.
Look, here's the thing about what coming on is that like we were there in the Pokemon episode. Like he ruins me. I don't understand why fully, like in all honesty, but like him, like once he comes, I become like a raging jackass, and I don't like.
It's so funny though.
I don't understand.
Because like he's so right. Like the difference between, because like I feel like you're pretty similar like on our Monster Hunter streams to how you are on the Nin Show, where you're a little bit more tempered.
I'd say I'm definitely like closer to there, but I'm also closer to
Thank you for the follow.
Weeb Club than I am to Nen Show. You know.
Right, but it's still, you know, it's, you're not completely like talking about your craftsdwarf Sue time, which I was mad at myself when watching that. Because I think I was, like, it was one of those times where I had what I was trying to say, and I was trying so hard to get it out. I didn't realize how fucking funny that joke was until I was watching back, and I was crying watching it in your video.
Oh, no, I don't listen to the Nen Show back because it's, like, an interesting discussion because it's mostly us talking about, like, oh, this people like this part, we didn't like this part. But yeah, there are some interesting discussions, like, it was, you know, Miyuki in the Yuki no Rescue arc. Like me and Mathwas actually had like a 20 to 30 minute. Basically, it was basically on how problematic it was, but it was interesting because like you know, Mathwas is trans and Yu Hakusho is 30 years old, almost. So I thought the discussion was interesting. But
someone new came in and said no, so now it's 4 no's to 3 yeses.
And you're even cheating for what's sake too. Very sad.
I know.
But no, it's true. Like, yeah, like what ruins me, and it's bad.
It ruins everyone.
Also, I think we're doing better.
Yeah. Well, like I'm not getting hit by all of his attacks.
Also, you fought him, so you already have a little bit of experience. You know, like that's a good thing. You know, that's just the failure. It's an educator.
Yeah. Well, like this time I didn't get hit by his big
chin.
Also, I realized I learned instead of using triangle to hit him, I should be doing my circle attack where I like bounce off his chin.
Oh,
because it allows me to keep getting hits in, even if I bounce off.
That also builds up the stun faster. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So it allowed me to break his chin way quicker.
Nice. See, that's.
I thought it was 4 yes to 3 no. Is there a straw poll?
No, it's literally just like Vindy's memory and chat.
No. Do you want me to make a straw? I'll make a straw poll really quickly. I'm really fast at making.
You're gonna allow what to post it outside though. Like you understand this risk, right? He's gonna tweet it out, and he's gonna have bias because of his followers. Actually, they're probably gonna say no too.
But
the bias will probably be no because it's still what the what.
I'm gonna hope that, or fuck, I made it wrong. I wrote podcast instead of stream.
I even called it like basically a podcast in the fucking videos though, and I think I said it today too. So it's like it's basically a podcast. It's just live, and we're playing a video game while recording it. Like,
and I won't vote for nice sake, but there, I'll do that. Well, I hope if What posts it to Twitter, he at least says, this is the stream I'm joining. You know what? That's my thing, What? If you're going to post it to Twitter and tell people to vote yes, you at least have to link the stream so that they know what I'm talking about. And I'll check it after this quest, so you have until the end of the quest to vote. I'm excited for the Weeb Club like channel trailer Drock's making.
I'm curious, well, because like apparently I gave him an idea.
What's up, Juan?
Oh, nice. Did you? Sorry.
Oh, he broke his chin. Yeah, I saw.
So did you see? Because I made a joke where it's like, because I guess the idea was like, oh, like an old '80s trailer or stuff like that, and I was like, what is it gonna be like? Oh, fun for the whole family, and then what says knit, and
That'd be funny.
that's because that was what I thought of. Because again, we're what's problematic. He's gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not problematic.
I might have misread it, but I thought the way he said it was like a dating thing, like a.
Oh.
Which one do you pick? And that would be funny.
That would also be funny.
Like, it's like highlights of the three of us, and it's like.
Oh yeah, with all the clips, because you guys said like 3 times. Because the one of them, Arya's titties, that one you guys liked. Remember where? That's my meaningful contribution.
Yeah, that was fun. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with the seasonal discussion right now on the.
I'm surprised. Yeah, no, it's good.
Because I feel like it's like there's like the perfect amount of things to talk about where we have to fill it with like some bullshit, but it's not all bullshit.
Well, it's not like
so
we're
it's
like struggling to like pad out the episode. Like it pretty naturally happens, you know. Like
right.
This one was 51 minutes long. Like it's bullshit because we're bullshit, but it's not bullshit because we're making it bullshit. If you understand what I mean. Like Mother's Basement videos he's making up the bullshit or he's padding it out, you know. Apparently. Like I heard someone actually like re-edited his video to be like 5 minutes shorter or something like that, like a 15-minute video. Because
right. Well, I mean, he's friends with Matt Pat, so you have to assume he knows how to play the algorithm.
Right. He definitely but Mother's Basement is one of the more popular ones, so he definitely does.
Yeah. I feel like Mother's Basement is the most popular of like there's like that step when it comes to like being a fan of anime where it's like between just like I just watch whatever and don't care about like if it's good, I only care about if I like it, and then that you get to the point where it's like people start to care about if what they're watching is like, you know, in quotes like good,
yeah,
and start to like talk about like having taste. And I feel like Mother's Basement is like the gateway in between those, and for that he's like the most popular of it.
Yeah, because it's storyline bad, Anohana good.
Right, because like I would say like Giguk is like, you know, way more of just like people who just enjoy anime will watch his content. Same with like the Anime Man.
Yeah. Like,
and that's why they're like the most popular ones. Because
I guess
they have that, like,
Natsuki would.
appeal.
Oh, I just died. Oh no, I got saved. I forgot about that. If you get your Vigor Wasp up to like past level, a certain level, that it'll save you from dying. And that's happened to me. Like I was like, because I like died and I'm like, why didn't I die right away? And then the Vigor Wasp brought me back to life, and I'm like, oh cool, I have the most casual cat tool possible. But I was gonna like, I guess next Taku would be like closer to the Giguk Anime Man side of things. Like I mean, it's like, because he's also getting really popular. Because I haven't seen it myself, but apparently, Caribou-kun was talking about it. Are we still? Vindy, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. You were quiet for a minute. I'm like, did my laptop die? Did I?
Sorry, no, I was just listening.
Okay, yeah. So like, he was talking about how like, because Nex has I guess been doing the like anime flexes videos where he talks about like curb stomp battles and stuff. Apparently, those have been doing really well. Like he's gotten a shitload of subs. He's done like hentai vids that he says he'll delete and then actually deletes them. So, you know, that'll get like a lot of views because like, oh, this video is not going to be here forever, so you gotta watch it. Yeah, I know.
Right.
So, I don't know, I just heard Nex is doing really well for his channel, so that's cool. Oh, shit.
I was about to say maybe Crafts is problematic because he sucks at Monster Hunter, but then I died too.
Oh, I stuck in Monster. Okay, no.
If I go on your stream, I promote it. Haha, stupid, smelly idiot. Well, I don't know. You might not. You might just be like, oh, I'm on the stream now, and never actually tweet it out or anything like that.
You were about
but
to
that's
make
like
a really
that
mean
is
joke,
actually...
Vindy. How could you?
Well, you technically have died twice now, and I've only died once, so...
Yeah.
See, I definitely kind of agree with you on the Seraphic Blue thing, though, where it's like, it would be cool if, like, we all had, like, our own, like, two duo
Well, that's
things.
why I
'cause when I've
suggested
started
the
doing
you two.
Nuzlocke
Yeah,
thing.
that's why I suggested the Nuzlocke thing, or not you two, not the Nuzlocke thing specifically, but you two doing something because like, yeah, then you guys have the thing because I already have this thing, and then me and What are starting the thing. So what about you and What? You know? So,
And I actually really like our idea for the Nuzlocke thing.
I know what have you talked about specifically? Because I know he said his idea is that he's gonna name every show.
No. So that's his own Nuzlocke he's doing. The idea for it right now is that we do a Nuzlocke, and so one idea he had was we put a bunch of rules into a randomizer.
Oh, and choose random rules.
And we choose like 1 or 2 random rules on top of normal Nuzlocke rules.
Okay.
Oh, Basil Gates is here. Okay.
I'm gonna die then. Which I better not because...
Yeah, I'm dead too. Basil Gas is actually just about to murder me right here.
Oh, that's okay. Because you should have like none and other people and me like suggest rules to put in the randomizer.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Why
So we
am I
just get a bunch of rules.
I'm doing the...
Then there are some rules we had. Oh, what?
I'm attacking Basil for no reason. I just like monster in front of me attacked monster.
Basil Gas, no, get away. Run away. Let us actually complete this quest, please, sir. Spare us. Oh, you know what I should do? Oh, I should turn the rest of my potions into mega potions really quickly. Okay.
I can't wait to actually fucking murder Basil. Like,
oh yeah, it's gonna be fucking sweet retribution. But that's a good idea. And then I think the idea was that, and then also after every, like, I think one rule that I want to make for sure is you can't make your Pokemon's highest level higher than the gym leader's level, just so that, like, grinding doesn't break the run.
Right.
And then after every gym, we stop and do like a Pokemon showdown battle with our team exactly as it is in.
Have you watched a lot of other Nuzlocks? Because I was thinking about that.
I actually haven't seen a single other Nuzlocke.
I'm just because so one of the
oh fuck.
back. Oh no! See, and this is,
I have such little health. Ah!
You know, back when I was on the PCP, you know, Ben Saint, he also did a few Nuzlocks.
Yeah, I've heard his Nuzlocks are really good. But I don't know about
his Pokemon, I think it was White Nuzlocke, got me.
What? We're gonna add you in after this fucking hunt. Calm down. Jesus Christ. Do you see a point we can pause? Because I don't.
Yeah, no, like
fucking asshole.
Like, yeah, we're just gonna end the call mid hunt and then somehow like bring what in. But anyway, what was I gonna say?
You were talking about
yes, his Pokemon White one. He actually like got like there were some deaths. There were some deaths. It was pretty emotional. But he did a Nuzlocke like duel kind of thing with Monkey on Sun and Moon. That was interesting because like Monkey lost. He lost to the Mimikyu for the Ghost trial. And so, but it was actually interesting how it panned out. So Ben Saint, like, he lost Ghastly early into the run, and that Ghastly, I forget what the name of the Ghastly was, but it was like haunting his run and like gathering the souls of the dead Pokemon of everything else he lost and evolving into like he evolved it like it would like what would happen is he'd be playing and then like his screen would black out and he'd be like, oh no, and then there'd be a scene with the Ghastly like and then so what happened is after he beat the game. It was really cool because what they did is when Monkey was alive, you know, before he lost to Nuzlocke, they between gyms they would battle, and the winner would get to choose one of their opponent's Pokemon, and they would die. They only did one battle. Monkey killed Ben Saint's starter Pokemon. And then, so after Ben beat the game, he did a battle with Monkey, who had a team basically based off of Ben Saint's dead Pokemon.
That's cool.
It was fucking cool, including the starter and the Gengar from the Ghastly for the plot reasons. And basically the lore was that, you know, Monkey was coming out of hell to duel Ben Saint, and it was fucking cool as shit. So it's kind of neat to see, like, that's really fucking creative. And of course also just organic because like Monkey didn't plan to fucking get his ass beat. How do you fucking lose a Pokemon? Well, no, Nuzlocke's are different obviously, but still.
I basically lost the Pokemon. I
don't
want to talk about it. I'll check the poll in a second once we go back to the...
But yeah, no, Nuzlocke are neat.
I've actually never even done a Nuzlocke, so I'd be really
Okay.
excited
See,
to do one.
and one thought I had, I don't know how you feel, because like, I'm guessing you don't have this issue with Fire Emblem where like you have to reset when someone dies, because I'm that kind of person.
Yeah, no, I haven't let anyone die yet in Fire
So
Emblem.
as a result, when I played Fire Emblem 7 and 8, or the ones that were on the Game Boy Advance, like I never made it past like chapter like 14 or 15 or so, because like I get to a level that's too hard, and again I'm basically playing on a hard mode. Like that's the thing. Because if more of your characters die, then the others who will remain get more experience. So it's like, and I thought about it, and like this was a video idea I had ages ago, but I was gonna like play through a bunch of Fire Emblem games, and like, because I wonder if like part of the mechanic is supposed to sort of like, or like force you to do Nuzlocke runs, so to speak. Like you could always.
Because I'm gonna send you really quickly the results of the poll so you can see what happened.
Okay, on Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see how owned is what the look. Oh, so also send me the Dodogama image while you're at it.
Oh my god, you're so right. Let me fucking find this. What? I didn't vote at all, so you can't even blame me. Like,
Adorable.
It's up to your fans. Because I had 34 votes, so we have 11 viewers right now. So that means most outside people voted no.
What's asking me if I can let him in the call?
Look, if you actually want to, I'm completely down. I think it's funny that everyone voted no, but...
Democracy says no. I'm a proponent of democracy.
Wow. You
Who's
saw
the
what I gave
snake
you
now?
I gave you a chance, dog.
Just stabbed him in the back. I did. Me.
Yeah, I tried to give you a chance, homie.
Oh, what were we talking? We won. We did it. We did the thing.
Yeah. I do want to do, oh my god. Holy fuck. Oh, wait, no.
I forget what we were talking about.
I thought this was a Vindictatorship.
That's a good pun.
Funny. The crouch streams are a 2-man. It's just not my thing. I use different BVP. Oh my god.
If I can't see your chat, by the way.
So it does an IP checker. So you can only vote once from the same IP. And Lunuxor just said, I just use different VPNs to vote over and over. And they've been saying no. So it's not even like an actual...
So it's just Luna. That's fucking good. Oh my god, that's funny.
I like that almost makes me want to say, like, you know, give what the chance now, but that's also so funny. I almost want to say fuck you anyways.
We'll see what we don't know what the actual results would have been, but
right, like I almost want to like let him on as a joke, but I almost want to give it to Luna because that dedication is very commendable.
That is true.
He says now, okay, now let me in the call.
He keeps messaging me about that, or he did at least once. I'm not sure.
Now someone says give it to Luna.
Let Luna in the call.
Let Luna in the call. If we had kept it to the stream, he'd have won. Is that true, Gabriel? I wasn't paying attention really to the numbers.
Well, Luna is in the stream.
Right, but like, there's a couple people in the stream. If it's true that if we had kept it to the stream, he would have won, I'm okay with letting him in the call.
I mean,
because we've been going for 2.5 hours, so there's what, 30 minutes, probably to an hour left.
As long
as I feel.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's a reasonable time to stop.
So for the last little bit, I'm okay with.
Cool. He just needs a copy of Monster Hunter World and a PS4.
Okay, I need to go pee really quickly. I'm gonna post the quest, but holy fuck. That was funny. All right, you can make the decision, craftsdwarf. You can act.
It's fine. You can come in. Whatever.
It's completely up to you. I'll come back from the bathroom.
He can come in. I don't care. He's just gonna be a whiny baby anyway. You hear me? What? Vinny may be gone, but I'm still here. I'm not trapped here with you. You're trapped here with me. I can't see chat. I just realized I'm yelling at no one, and you guys are probably, I don't know, maybe responding to me. I can't say anything. I can't see anything. You guys could be posting racist shit or child porn, and I can't do anything. Who is the problematic one? Is it us? Is it the viewers? Is it our content? The world may never know. I don't know. I need to go to bed. Don't tell anyone. Vindy sucks and is gay.
Someone said child porn while I was gone. I don't know if that's okay.
Well, I was talking about how like they could be posting because I'm not watching the stream. I can't see the chat. They could be posting any problematic shit in there, and I would never know. That's what I was saying.
If you wanted to, you can there's a way to pop out the chat so you can have just the chat in a window, and put that up if you wanted to.
Even then,
that.
like I'm not even really like I have to like go out of my way, my bed.
Okay, I
kind of
understand.
go out of my way to pay attention to it. So like,
Here, what? Do you just want me to add you to the call?
I said it's fine.
Okay, here I'll just. Fastest way to do that is just to do this.
Look at this fucking
Hello?
loser.
Yeah, you're a fucking child. What? Oh, he's not even fucking here yet. Trying to add him to the call, and he fucking. Isn't even joining. What? I literally created a call that you have the ability to join right now. Look at Discord. I'm gonna be so mad in a second.
He didn't.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, he can join whenever he wants to. Just start the quest.
Yeah. Fuck him.
And also,
After all that bitching and whining,
I think that's what's funny is like he didn't even want it when he got it. So that's probably the joke because he's a haha funny meme lord. Oh, no.
probably.
Hey, it's the haha funny meme lord. Yeah, he's just being a dick.
Muting myself on Discord release.
I'm so
quickly, Sam,
upset.
take
Actually,
two shots
it's
so
not
I can deal with
anything
what.
to do with your stream. I was just planning on sitting in there typing, spamming, okay, now let me in the call over and over again. But I'm actually upset about something else.
Oh, is that why you're crying?
So my Wi-Fi is terrible.
I think this is Lavosioth, I don't remember.
I see.
What?
It's Lovas, yeah.
My Wi-Fi
What's
is
up, what?
terrible. It's awful. So I was like trying to test today to see if I could stream, and then I realized that I have the Wi-Fi quality of Afghanistan or something because it doesn't work.
Wait, hold on. Are you... Okay, what? Here's the biggest thing I can tell you about.
Hi.
Are you plugged into your router through Ethernet?
It is connected.
Or are
like,
you using
directly
actual Wi-Fi?
in. It is directly.
It's plugged directly in?
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing, if you were using like the actual Wi-Fi, you'd probably have good enough internet to stream if you could plug in, and that would be all you would have to do. Because I'm plugged in on everything now. I was able to get another Ethernet cord, so I'm plugged in on my Switch, on my PS4, on my computer, and you need to be plugged in if you're gonna fucking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Were you like dropping frames constantly, or?
Constantly, and then like the
Okay.
stream just stopped. It decided that it didn't like me, and then it just stopped. And I was like, well, it's over now, guys. I'm done.
So this guy I can't hit on his chin, right? Because he like bounced off.
I don't know what his weak point. Here, give me a second. I can check my monster information and tell you where he's weak.
Hey
Alright,
guys,
I'll distract him.
Vindy Vondo.
Oh no, I can hit his
I'm
face.
gonna
Never
talk
mind.
about the things that we're gonna do with what the what when he's not fucking here.
We just made. Okay, do you want to talk about the Nuzlocke now then? Fuck. Because I want to do this Nuzlocke. I want to get it off the ground as soon as possible.
Here's
I have
the thing.
Premiere now, so I can turn it into videos.
Vindy, you want him in the face. The face should be fine.
Okay.
Here's the thing, Vindy. Here's the thing.
Okay.
Did you actually think me posting that poll was gonna get me to win?
Honestly, I legitimately thought that it. Here's the thing. back when you made drama videos, I assumed you and your fans would hate you. I assume now that you make actual YouTube videos that have merit, the people who are your fans would actually care about you and want to see you and stuff, like with craftsdwarf.
No, that's the opposite.
But I guess not.
No, listen. Craftsdwarf doesn't interact with his fans. He interacts with his fans. He keeps them inside the little test chamber he calls the Craftsdwarf server.
You mean the comment section?
No, that's different. That's not even. That's different. That's a wasteland. That's like the Attack on Titan island where you throw all the people in there. That's what your comments.
Do you actually read your comments, Crafts, or do you just not even?
I don't read. No, I don't read my comments. It's a
okay, because I read every comment the Weeb Club gets.
Okay,
actually.
that's different. That's not my channel.
That's true. It's not. You know,
it
doesn't get.
I read the Nensho comments, or try to, not all the time.
The Weeb Club comments are way better than any of our comments.
I love the Weeb Club comments. They're so funny.
But yeah, so here's the funny thing. I knew the moment I tweeted out, please vote yes, every single person was going to vote no.
Did you post a link to the stream?
No, because I said, I'm not doing it until you let me in the call. Oh yeah, so...
Well, you're in the call, you bitch.
Yeah, you're here.
And here's the biggest what I get him. Oh no, I'm not gonna
Kick him out of the chat, Vinny.
Oh, okay, you know what? Hold on, I can't add.
I'm about to.
Now I'm just watching a subway ad to get into your stream and link it.
You can link it from the URL, dumbass.
I'm on my phone.
What? He's an Apple user. He doesn't have any fucking computer knowledge.
That's a fair point.
That's not the problem.
Bruh.
Okay, what? So here's my question then. Do you actually like that idea that Crab said for the Nuzlocke about we get a rule from him, a rule from none, and a rule from other people?
Well, if it's a randomizer, like...
I don't want to do a randomizer Nuzlocke.
Because
that's
here's what's
scary.
gonna happen. Craftsdwarf is... Here's the thing, everybody.
Well,
everybody wants to. Do you guys think that Craftsdwarf is the neutral good of this week of wrong? He's the most evil out of all three of us.
You literally said he was chaotic good the other day. You said I was neutral good, you were chaotic evil, and Crash was neutral good.
Well, no, I said chaotic. He does not care about anything. He is for himself only. He is
I'm definitely more neutral than chaotic.
Friends.
I just love chaos, so I'm whatever breeds the most chaos.
So if I get a role for him, he's going to do something really, really stupid, like no healing.
I'm not that evil, like...
No Pokemon Center.
Look, if you're that worried about it, just have okay, here's how you could do it. You basically have like a mediator who they take rule suggestions from everyone, so like maybe it's Duroc, and then like None, me, Vindy, and you suggest like rules, and then like for like maybe like... Did he just leave?
Maybe his internet's actually terrible.
Yeah, his internet is probably actually terrible. So like the four of us suggest rules, and then maybe like once after every gym we introduce a new rule, and it's randomized, and Drox approved all of them. So
that would be terrible. After every gym?
I don't know.
God, that would be how we get fucked. Like, because someone would no. Here's what Crafts would do. We'd be doing like I know we're gonna do.
I have no idea what rules I would suggest.
But at some point we'd be doing third gen, and someone would introduce the no HMs rule. And then the runs are just over.
That's why I said Drock would have to approve. Someone would have to approve them and say like, "This is a stupid fucking rule." Like,
what?
Okay, so someone says in chat that one person said Crafts, you were chaotic evil. Then someone said, "What is worse?" Someone said you were chaotic neutral. Someone said I'm chaotic neutral, and Craftsdwarf, based on his videos I've watched, is lawful neutral.
You're watching his videos. That's the problem. He's a liar. He's putting on a face.
Look, Krabs, I'm just gonna say this right. It makes me laugh when I watch your videos because the voice you use in your videos and the voice you use whenever I talk to you are completely different voices, and it makes me laugh so.
That's
hard.
true. Like,
what's the same?
Go watch a Joseph Anderson or Matthew Matosis stream. Like,
no,
or you probably have.
Because when I watch, because when I watch Matthew or Joseph streams, they're completely different. But it's. It just makes me laugh when I like.
We all have YouTuber voices. Like, it's the same with what? Like, he has this.
No, it is, and it's so funny because your normal voice is totally a YouTuber voice, or not your normal voice. Your in your video voice is totally a YouTuber voice, and then it almost makes it not even the same person sometimes because I'm like watching your videos, I'm like, this is not Craftsdwarf. craftsdwarf.
Because you're just waiting for me to burst into like. I almost said I hate minorities, but that's what stick.
Clip that.
Little bit of a Freudian slip right there.
Clip that.
God, it is so true that what creates chaos.
He's the chaos factor.
It is.
What is our X factor?
Oh.
I love the thing what said before about the Weeb Club, which is generally crafts is the most like normal trying to like have an actual conversation, and or what's the like actual just chaos everywhere, and I'm somewhere in the middle.
You this is literally every single episode of the Weeb Club. I start the episode with an intro that is not funny, and you're just going, haha, look at me, I'm the president. And then I shout obscenities for like an hour. And then here comes Craftsdwarf trying to talk about things, and then in the background you hear his little girl like giggle. And then you hear Vinny.
Fuck you.
And then you hear Vinny just say the same thing over again. Oh god, ooh, raw, keto, go, swag.
I got you nailed, Vindy.
Yeah. I have this picture on my phone. I love it.
You have a lot.
It's the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, but they each have a word over them, and it's Kino, Raw, Goat, and Swag.
See, that's true.
And it's one of my favorite pictures I have.
I kind of want to do it's like I do impressions of every single YouTuber, and if every single like whatever. And when I do
Oh my god.
Dwarf, I'm just gonna like show the two sides of him. Like in these videos, it's gonna be like.
The themes of One Piece are that.
Fuck you.
Look, I just had an idea. Hold on, I'm gonna mute my mic on stream because I actually think this is kind of a good idea, and I don't want to give it away if y'all want to do it. So I'm gonna mute my mic on stream really quickly and say this idea.
Okay.
We already did this joke.
I want to be Craftsdwarf, please.
This is definitely the worst idea.
I want to be Craftsdwarf.
Can't hear me. Okay, so, but I'm muted. But that was the idea I had, and I think that would be kind of hilarious if we just did it for an entire episode and never.
I don't know if we'd have the patience for that.
Oh no, I have.
I could definitely keep it going.
I could keep it going. It's really not that hard, Craftsdwarf. You're a very predictable individual.
Fuck you.
You just work One Piece in every conversation.
This reminds me of that time in One Piece when Luffy got stabbed in the fucking stomach by Crocodile. I don't know. Fuck you.
Reminds me of that time in One Piece. We were talking about the themes of these characters, and I was really thinking about the backstory. Maybe. So such one thing, Craftsdwarf.
I hate you so much right now.
God, I can't wait for the Anohana episode to come out.
Dude,
I've literally signed into the Weeb Club account and watched it like 4 times.
Whoa.
At least that first like 20 segments. It's so funny.
I should rewatch some of it because I was trying to tell you earlier, like I don't rewatch the Nen show, but I do rewatch the Weeb Club. Like I didn't want except for Tessami Galaxy and probably not Sakamichi and Apollon, but
yeah, I might rewatch the Hunt. I was surprised that we had more to say in Honey and Clover than I thought we were going to.
When is that one gonna be edited? Because I really do want to listen to that one again. Well, I'd like it to be edited within the next 3 days so I can watch it on my time off, but okay.
You do know that I can edit it.
Do it.
Well, not doing the audio.
So you guys are bad at editing out background noise.
You
like,
can you can still grab it. You have 7 days to drop audio.
The problem is not that. The problem is called the way Craig was record their mic straight up like how the Wi-Fi is recording it. So what happens is if I try to do that, what ends up happening is it sounds very echoey and gross, and I tried to do that with the VFX.
How?
What if? Okay. Well, the problem with it is that you
don't
just a lot of times when you talk.
What? All you have to do is no. I don't mean that. No, I don't mean that. I mean like fucking like sounds of water bottles and keyboards. I mean that. Okay, that's the problem.
But it doesn't make for a good podcast. What?
Okay. I've one of the episodes I was gonna cut out the keyboard, but then literally the next second I go, and here goes Vinny clacking away on his keyboard like a dumbass, and I was like, what? I gotta leave it.
Well, in that case, you have to keep it, but a majority of the time you don't have to.
Yeah.
Everyone's a critic. Everyone's a critic.
Yes, we are.
We have an entire podcast based around this
What if I
critiquing
what if I
shit.
just sit on the lectures? Can't you just
So how long has your stream been silent, Vindy?
No, I've unmuted my
Okay,
mic a long
good.
time.
Okay, I didn't know.
Hey guys, it's
Yeah. I never muted y'all, by the way.
Oh.
So they got what I said because of what started going into detail about it. Yeah, see you, monkey. I'm glad you hung out, dog.
anything. Alright, guys, check this out. You know, oh my god, yeah, and then, oh, she's so cute. Oh god, oh yeah, she's so cute.
Is that your Vindy impression?
Go swap.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, wait. This slice on all this.
I don't squeak, do I?
I don't know, rat you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying my chair squeaked. I was like, I don't.
Well, that's
My chair's old, but it's not creaky though. Does it actually?
sometimes, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Oh.
Well, you craftsdwarf.
That's craftsdwarf. Yeah.
In like an ancient, like you live inside a Boston. You are a Boston.
This chair is actually like over a decade old, easily.
You are an
Oh
old
my
ass man.
God.
You're an old ass man who's big like a little girl.
Don't make fun of craftsdwarf laugh. It's funny. It all makes me laugh.
Fuck you, guys.
I love it. I laugh at anything, so that's not even really a.
So, I think I compared it like if I had to compare you know guys, you know Colin Carson?
The only video I've seen of his is that spelling bee video.
Well,
But-
if I had to compare us, I am Jay Schlatt. Because Jay Schlatt's introduction to SMP Live is just him screeching on a funny note, and then like arguing with one of the biggest Minecraft YouTubers ever. So yeah, I am Jay Schlatt. That is me.
Caring about Minecraft is definitely something I would agree with. Yeah.
Because what statistic? He
so-
loves Minecraft.
You know what's funny is I actually had more entertainment like battling done in Pokemon Show.
It would not surprise me if that was a more entertaining thing to stream than Minecraft.
No. It was so funny. Because eventually, the way I structure my team is I have 3 guys who are all tanks, who are all assholes who just sit there to piss you off. Their only purpose is there to piss you off. And then, like, None and me both had the same idea, and we sat there for like 10 turns with the same 2 Pokemon.
Oh my god, Devil Joe's here.
Did you see the replays that we sent you?
I saw the one.
I didn't. I was reading Spy X Family when they came in.
And then mine. Hit it 5 times.
Oh.
Every single time I got stuck, and I wouldn't give up.
You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. Get your crafts. Get your
Oh, get my what? My trap?
Get your no. Get your trank bombs ready. I'm gonna trap.
Okay.
No, yeah,
I'm
so
gonna place this here.
I had like a list of like different Nuzlocke ideas I had that were all terrible. Because I wanted to do like my own solo Nuzlocke. The first idea was every Pokemon is named after a show that I've dropped, and if it dies, I have to watch it. And and my starter is gonna be Fairy Tail Final Season.
That sounds funny.
But there's
But
other
like,
ideas.
it's interesting because like you might hate the shows, especially like Fairy Tail, but like,
But you could also get something you like. Yeah.
or even if
Yeah.
you're just like, it exists, like
Yeah, maybe that could happen. But what were the other ideas I had? They were like, it was like every Pokemon is a person on Twitter, and if they die, I have to block them. Every single person is a YouTuber, and every time if they die, I have to just type out obscenities on every single one of their comments and every single one of their videos.
those are definitely awful.
Yeah. Well, it was okay. Hold on, let me go find it because I just started spouting them all off, and every single one of them.
I feel like the one that you have to watch a show should be a That's not one you could do on stream unless you do like a main channel video explaining it and saying like you have a set schedule, right? So you're gonna stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, this time to this time, right?
Well, I'm not gonna actually watch it at the time of the thing. The moment.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is that you then have to you have to have a set schedule for the stream. You make a main channel video about it. Then when you watch them, you have to then make a video on your channel about what you thought of the show or something like that. Yeah.
That's awful. But thanks for
I feel like you'd have to do something like that. Otherwise, it would be like you just go watch it off stream and then come back and are like, oh, I watched the show.
Yeah, I have to do that. Oh yeah, every Pokemon is a show that I gave a 1 out of 10 to, and if it dies, I have to rewatch it. Fuck you, it's whatever else. Oh, that means I have to watch Ava. Oh no. Every Pokemon is some shitty cartoon like Steven Universe or My Little Pony, and if they die, I have to watch it and join the fandom, you know?
Hey, what about every Pokemon is a YouTuber you've had drama with, and if they die, you have to DM them? Or try to DM them?
That's actually a good idea. That's a really good idea, I like that. Every Pokemon is a shitty MLP lemon cake, and if it dies, I have to read it on stream.
Your starter's name is Digipro.
Oh. No, I
was gonna say you make your starter's name Hopeless Peaches.
Oh, no!
That way she could just tweet constantly about how you won't stay away from her because your starter's name is her name.
Unironically, she stalked me. But she stalks the shit out of me. It was weird because there's no way you can find that Despairing Pears account unless you search for it like fucking Batman. There is no way. Because the only reason that account exists is because I didn't want to talk about her. But I had to talk.
Crafts, do you want to do like 1 or 2 more hunts?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I think I have Ancient Forest ones. You know what? Let's do. I know what we're doing.
I think I'm better off just doing Pokemon Showdown stream if I ever do stream because that was more fun.
We're gonna do Rathalos.
Some of the most fun I've ever had.
Well, here's the other thing you could do. I have 2 things to say really quickly. One, that's something you could do where you could bring in your other connection. Like, you know, I think you're pretty connected with within AniTube.
He is.
Where
more like
you're really well connected. Right. So you could pull in your AniTube connections into a Pokemon Showdown streams. So it could be like, I have this stream where I'm going to do like a best of 7 against Pause and Select, or Joe from Pause and Select. Or this one where I'm going to go up against you know what I mean? And you could make that something where you bring in different AniTube personalities.
Wait, Vinny, was it you who I did a match against? And the moment
I was about to bring that up. That was my second thing.
Yeah.
When I first joined the BSA, so has it been 2 years or has it been just 1 year? Okay, so over a year ago now, when I first joined the BSA and really started to meet you, we recorded a BSA episode, and then after that, you were like, "Hey, Vindy, we should do a Pokemon Showdown battle." And I didn't know anything about X and Y or Sun and Moon at this point, and you made your team 6 Mimikyus. And I lost so bad because I didn't know about Mimikyu's ability. Well, I didn't know about Mimikyu's ability where you couldn't hit him with the same... And I used the same Pokemon Showdown team that I used in 4th Gen when I would play Pokemon Showdown. So it was like Tyranitar, Fortress, like Typhlosion, like... I don't remember what else it was. But it was like a 4th Gen team up against 6 Mimikyus. I had no idea what I was doing.
Oh my god. Okay, so today I had matches against Namanji. My team consisted of, like, I think a Toxapex, a Ferrothorn, a Gliscor, a Gardevoir, a Rotom Wash, and what was the last one? The last one was no. Either way, it was that against Namanji's team. Namanji battled me the same teams 5 times. He and like 4 out of those 5 times he forfeited. He just gave up. He was like, "I'm done. I can't."
Well, if you're using Ferrothorn, you honestly deserve to be sent to the gulag, because Ferrothorn is the most annoying Pokemon.
Ferrothorn was not the most annoying during that battle. It was Toxapex. Toxapex was Satan.
Oh, look at this boy.
Yeah, I saw him yawning. Sleepy boy.
I love Rathalos. He's fucking cool.
Oh, no, you guys are fucking sleepy boy.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
What? I have a question for you. You might know about this game because you played Snipperclip. Do you know anything about the game Overcooked?
Overcooked? No.
Okay.
Like I don't have a Switch.
No, I know, but
It's
you've
on
played
PC
Snipper
too.
Clips.
Okay.
It's on PC. It's a
Okay.
game you've played like with. I know. Well, I don't know if it's a game, but I know you've played some games with Toolman, so I assume it could be one that possibly you've played with him. I was gonna say if you knew about it. Well, Crafts not talking about earlier.
All I do when I hang out with Toolman is we just sit there and we like. And one of our friends, his YouTube channel is like Mr. Electricity Dad. He makes us watch terrible movies and terrible videos and terrible fan fiction, and we just sit there and we wish for death, and that's all we do when we hang out.
You know what's really fucking annoying, Crafts, is when I use a potion but cancel the animation like a couple frames early, and it just gets rid of the potion, but I don't get from it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, when you jump the gun a bit, or like at the worst spot. I know what you mean.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain what Overcooked is to you, and then tell you the idea Crafts and I had. And I want you to tell me. So, Overcooked is a game where it's basically like you and up to 4 people, or you and up to 3 other people. So it's up to 4 people are in charge of a kitchen. So you have to make dishes, send the dishes out, and prepare them, right? And so like, if you're making like a burger, you have to chop the ground beef, chop tomatoes generally, put it on the plate, cook the patties, put a bun in it, and put what you need in the burger. And you get orders, you gotta send it out, and you gotta do like 2 dishes and shit. So you're running a kitchen with you and up to 4 other people, and it turns into fucking chaos, right? Like the game tries to figure out how to be as big an asshole as possible.
There's one level where like you're making salads on an airship, and then the airship crashes into a sushi restaurant, so you have to make sushi.
And so we had the idea that if you do get a Switch Lite, and it's like a cheap game, right? It's like $15-20. The idea was if you get a Switch Lite, or if you could run it on your PC or get a PC to stream, we do Weeb Club streams of Overcooked. That literally just devolve into, like, Overcooked always devolves into fighting with everyone you're playing with.
You do know I'm the instrument of chaos, correct? You do know.
Yes, that's why it would be hilarious.
Let me tell you what happened last time we played Mario Party between them. There's the last.
God, I can't wait to do Mario Party.
The last. So this is the one that was on the Wii U, and like, you know how like there's the whoever has like I can't think. But whoever has like the pad, like this like controls like it's like an asshole for the entire thing. I got it, and everybody was about to go right next to the exit. They were about to win. And there's a game where like the guy with the pad plays as Bowser as the captain, and you have to click right and left to follow the wall. I button mashed so hard that within seconds everybody was down the whole lost.
Sad.
Look, I actually can't wait to do a Weeb Club Mario Party stream because I feel like it will be the most fun thing of all time.
If only we had time.
If only we had time.
Because I could definitely help set up like the ability to do that, but because last time I played Mario Party, my brother's someone who like gets really serious about games a lot of times, and so he'll get like really upset. We kept stealing, like he kept getting fucked over just turn after turn, and then it was my turn to steal. Like I got a boost thing so I could steal from someone, and I stole the star from him, and we heard him fall out of his chair and sit on the ground for like the next because we played a 50-turn game, which was a mistake. But for the next like 10 or 11 turns, he didn't say a word because he was so depressed about what happened.
That's terrible.
Mario Party is a fun game, and I would love to do a Weeb Club stream of it because that would be so much fun.
Look, you don't want to play any game with me because I'm just gonna.
No, I do.
Look, listen. Okay, so in Injustice, you can have you ever played Injustice?
Yeah.
What, you've played literally 3 games? Injustice, Smash Brothers, and
I played
4.
I played more than that. Oh, okay, so
you have 3 stories though.
No, I have more.
They repeat.
I haven't told you that. I told so I made Trayman like me and our friend.
Is there another game you made Joey or something?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So that's Injustice. I went to his house, and he loves Injustice. He would like play it every single day. Like he had it on the phone, so he played it every day at school. And someone was like, "Whatever you do, don't let him play as Raven." I was like, "Oh, what did Raven do?" Oh, she can grab people from across the stage. I was like, "Oh, how do you do that?"
for 2 friends. And that's all I did. And then within seconds he lost, and he threw his controller out there. I was like, you'll never let you play this again. And then another thing I did is, Arkham City. I told someone, I was like, okay, here's a brilliant idea. We each have 5 minutes. In 5 minutes we have to do something, and then right when the timer ends, we have to throw it to somebody and they have to keep playing.
Oh, okay.
We died 5 times. We got stuck at the same place 5 times because we kept dying in the same way. It was terrible. It was awful.
But that's why I want to play games with you, because I think it'd be funny.
It's hilarious.
Dokapon Kingdom. That's I think I remember watching a video about that. Isn't that it's like Mario Party, but also like a JRPG at the same time?
I've heard the name, but I don't think I've seen any gameplay of it or anything.
I'm pretty sure it's like a mix between Mario Party and JRPG. Here's the problem with that, right? I would love to do shit like that with the 3 of us, with some Monopoly thrown in.
Oh no.
That sounds hilarious and fun. The only issue with something like that is we don't have the ability to just easily play every game together. It has to be something we can do online, since obviously we live in...
Right, and Mario Party, it's
away.
like we emulate it, you know, so it's free.
This is
right.
where you're at on fire right now.
Vallejo is, not Fairfield.
Oh, okay. Well,
However, I will say, if there's another time where, say
It's
next
California,
year,
what?
we all go
Everywhere
to
is on
AX
fire.
again.
Sorry.
Have we tried tabletop? We should definitely do tabletop simulator streams. That would be fun.
Like what?
Because that we can do well, y'all both know what tabletop simulator is, right?
I know, yeah.
What, do you know what that is?
Every time you say it, you should know what it is. You're remembering that it's me you're talking to, right?
No, I know, but I'm saying tabletop. Okay, so tabletop simulator is a game on Steam where basically it simulates a table, and so it's meant for playing board games together.
Oh, okay, it's just that.
But with people online. Yeah. So it's just for playing board games.
figured
I know
that's
you
what
can
it
run
was.
D&D in it. Yeah. So it's just for playing board games and stuff. So that's something you can do. But what I was gonna say is,
Well, D&D has
I
way too
definitely
much
feel
effort, honestly. Maybe a different... Oh, I'm sorry, I should have let you hit him.
No, I got it.
Okay, you did. Okay, you did.
I did 200 damage to him, so I'm pretty sure I got it.
Okay, and that's not normal for a super pound?
I don't normally hit super pound on it, so I'm not too sure.
True. I think I might have stolen the hit though. But anyway, what is...
No, because I just hit one and it did 114.
Yeah, well, as I would... Because, my schedule going forward, hopefully it stays this way, is Sundays I'm off and Thursdays I'm off. So Thursday evenings we record Weeb Club. Every other week we're 1 week we're gonna do the backlog. Every other week we're gonna do Seraphic Blue. Yeah, you didn't think I forgot, did you? What?
No, I knew you do.
Well, but we have time. Yeah, I don't know.
Then Sunday me and Vinny are gonna do the Monster Hunter stream. So I don't have a whole lot of time unless you guys, somehow you guys are able to make time on those other.
Well, I mean, especially Sundays, I'm free all day, but we could even cut the Monster Hunter stream short because we normally do 3-4 hours.
True.
We can cut it short to 1 to 2 and then have time for an extra.
That's true.
But what I was gonna say is, I definitely feel like if there's ever another time where, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go to AX next year, but if there's another time where we all are in the same place for a con or something, I definitely assume content will come out of that in some way.
Everybody, right now, subscribe to the Weeb Club so we can get invited as panelists to a con. And
That's actually the truth. Yeah, get us to a con as panelists.
We will make
the worst panel ever.
No, my panel idea is the best idea for a panel that's ever happened. I told you about it. We do a Weeb Club episode on the con for the panel.
Yeah.
And just shit talk the con.
Yeah. But see, that's thinking too small. See.
Oh no.
I told you what my plan was. If I ever get invited to the panel, but me saying this would probably prevent that from ever happening. Is everybody.
I have 2 viewers. I don't think you have to worry.
Everybody comes in, right? But I'm sitting in the audience, and then I just I don't come up. Everybody's just confused, and then I start talking from the audience, and then every time somebody asks a question, I'm just gonna just like put my hand over the mic, be like, "What was that?" I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What was that? And just keep interrupting people and just make their lives a living hell. That'd be funny, right? That'd be funny, haha.
I don't think you have the courage to do it, and it will only last like 5 minutes at best. But sure.
What did you say?
I don't think you have the fucking courage to. I don't think you have the balls.
Craftsdwarf, you always say that, and it always turns out to be incorrect. In fact, it is you who is without
That's
the balls.
because I said it. You wouldn't do it if I didn't say it.
Okay, old man, whatever you say. Whatever.
Well, because
what's gonna happen?
I'll try to go to AX next year if I can. I don't. It depends on what happens after. Because right now, like for me, next summer is completely up in the air with what's going on. I have no idea. But if I can go to AX next year, I totally 100% will, and then we can.
Look, what's gonna happen at the Weeaboo Club panel is we're just gonna have Craftsdwarf giggling like a little girl again. And then me and you are just gonna be shouting and screaming the entire time. That's all that's gonna happen.
You're gonna be having the black.
That'll be so much fun.
No, that's what the panel should be. My Hero Academia versus Black Clover.
Oh, God.
Oh my god!
Oh god. I actually got paid to make a video about why Black Clover is good, and I have to make it. So.
If we have to do that panel, I'm catching up to both.
So Crafts will be the judge. Is what and I screech at each other about how one is better than the other.
I'm the meteor, even though I think both are mid, so that means I'm the fair. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
so
a red Black Clover.
Sucks. I hate Craftsdwarf. Craftsdwarf sucks.
Well, Black Clover is mid.
Your life is mid. What?
Maybe Craftsdwarf should just put more philosophy in his videos. Honestly, I think that would really fix it.
Crafts, here's the problem. Your video, you don't have 6 full unedited minutes of chapter reviewers talking about One Piece, so that your video is the only One Piece video that people watch.
Listen, Craftsdwarf, here's the problem with these videos, right? I watch them, right? And here's the thing, personally,
Okay, I'll do one more quest, Crafts, if that's cool with you.
I think art is the most important thing in the world. It's the most important thing in the world. But also, I don't really care about art.
I saw what the fuck. I saw that.
Would you rather do Legiana or Pink Rathian?
Legiana. I haven't fought Legiana today.
Alright.
Oh my god. Man,
what?
I can't believe how shonen is just like, it's, if I was watching a regular show, a shonen would not be as good as that show because it's for kids, and I'm just too old for it.
Right, you're just too old for shonen.
I have to go and watch some Ratatouille real quick, be right back. It's so deep.
Look, I feel kind of, because we recorded, so, there's 2 viewers now, so I don't even feel bad saying this. We recorded a couple Weeb Club episodes, 2 Weeb Club episodes last Thursday. It was the Seasonals episode 2 and then episode 5, which won't come out until fucking December?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I feel kind of bad, because we went super fucking hard
why would you
into,
ever feel bad?
one Mr. Cynical. We kind of fucking,
Look, he doesn't, you think he cares?
You know what, that's true.
Then don't feel bad.
It was just non-stop. Almost everything that anyone said we were turning into a...
Because it's impossible, because it applies to everything. If you just say something stupid, it applies.
Honestly, he just made the only YouTube videos anyone should watch.
You're right.
That's how good they are.
That's my bad. I'm so stupid. I should give up on YouTube right now.
Dude, I hate his fucking name on Twitter. It's the worst thing of all time.
Seth, the programmer, okay, so I'm in a private server with Seth, and and Seth DMs me, and he goes, "Dude, who the fuck is this clown on your timeline?" he's like, he calls himself an aristocrat. He's probably that guy in high school who got a 4.0 and thinks he's a fucking genius or something. And he's like, because you know how Rika said gatekeeping is only physical. It's the only gatekeeping that exists is physical, right? So
Does he mean that? There's a physical anime land that's Disneyland.
No,
and there's people outside it that are you can't come in.
So Seth said, I bet you he also thinks that if I say truncate an argument, he's like, no, you can't do that. You can only truncate a tree. It was and then Seth was like, if I debate him, I'm gonna have to ask him his thoughts, something about the dictionary. I was like, you think no? It's Rika doesn't believe in the dictionary. He has his own personal definitions, and Seth just goes, "Oh God."
I would, you know what? I would I would pay money to see a Seth.
You would pay
Rika
money to
debate.
see a massacre?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
It'd be
We
hilarious.
should do that, and then what we should do is we should do an extracurricular where we watch the Seth Rika debate and we comment on it like the old Muppets. You know what I mean? Like we just sit in the wings and laugh about it.
Look, Rika already lost a debate to Digi publicly.
Twice.
Oh my god, he did?
Twice.
Yeah. Twice. It was epic.
Oh no.
Econ also lost a debate, I think, to Digi.
Well, it's because
Well-
Digi's obstinate, and you know he's admitted that he like something he learned from his dad was that like to like if you don't have anything to say, just baffle them with bullshit, and yeah, Digi knows.
I mean, it works.
Yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing.
I like the if you don't have anything to say, don't speak on the topic.
I like the,
Well, YouTube hates that topic, so you're wrong, Vindy.
Right, because AniTube can't exist if you're not just bullshitting, because no AniTuber has seen more than 200 anime or read more than 50 volumes of manga.
Vindy, but they're smart. They have numbers. I read
No, the only manga that I could say that anyone in AniTube has read is fucking Pun Pun, which sucks. So
Vindy, all of a sudden you are now my best friend.
we've talked before about how Pun Pun sucks.
You almost said One
Fun.
Piece.
We talked
Yeah,
before
One Piece
about how
doesn't
One
suck.
Piece sucks. Dude, because I
would never.
I read Gantz.
Oh my god, what a fucking lunatic.
Oh my god. Somebody posted that tweet from that clip from Inuyashiki where he's just like, why are you worried about that? We're talking about One Piece.
Relatable.
My family's dead. Okay, but we're talking about One Piece.
I've told you before what my first, because I know I told Craftsdwarf what my first reaction when I watched that was, right?
Yeah, it was like you getting like, yeah.
The girl said that Zoro was her favorite character.
Yeah,
My
you got
first
that,
reaction was, oh, what a normie.
Yeah, that was your reaction. I remember because the discussion went long, and I remember the other details of like how mad you were about shit. That was what I remember.
It was so dumb.
You have to remember, Vindy, I am like delusional every time I'm in a call.
I know, that's what I was checking to make sure.
I do not. Oh, okay.
I'm curious for the one day I can talk to non-delusional way.
You're never going to get it because I.
Actually, I guess technically that was AX when we were
Yeah,
playing
AX.
around with the bubbles with Meat Man.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, about no, not related to that. It's somebody. Oh yeah, in that private server with people, they were asking me like, they were talking about that debate between you and Seth, and I was like, which one that didn't exist? Are you talking about the one where I sat in the back corner and was screaming about how I didn't want to be there, or are you talking about the one where I wasn't there and someone pretended to be me? Because I guess they still talk. If you look up my name in incognito mode on YouTube, the first result is What the What versus Seth the Programmer.
Oh.
That's sad.
The second is What the What Love Live. Done.
Relatable.
I
At
mean,
least the second one's Love Live.
yeah. The love.
Waldward?
Oh man, I wish Craftsdwarf would. Oh, Namanji posted a new video today, everybody.
I didn't watch it yet, but I want to.
Everybody go watch.
I hope he
Namanji's
says
video.
very woke things about Pokemon.
He
About how
forgot,
it's about friendship and loving cute animals and not about catching them all.
he forgot that the RT Thor exists.
The what?
He's another YouTuber who talks about the solely character elements of Pokemon. I was subbed to him and I had him on my tier list. He's good. Because Namanji, I forgot to mention that to Namanji that he exists and he's actually pretty good. But of course, talking about the Pokemon anime on YouTube only gets him killed. Because
Why? Sun and Moon's good as... No, because it's allowed to like Sun
By
and Moon, 'cause
YouTube.
everyone agrees that's really good.
by YouTube. YouTube will
Oh.
will come to your house and end your channel like Ember.
Oh, is it fucking,
Amber's
Yeah,
channel got
copyright.
deleted because of
Yeah,
Pokemon videos.
Yeah, you'll be cursed to being stuck to Twitter, having bad takes 24/7. Ah,
They actually said it's not mainly about friendship and cute... None said it wasn't about friendship and cute animals?
yeah,
A lot of bone to pick with this fucking video.
So Ember Reviews is a good guy. He's a cool guy. He's cool to talk to.
Ember makes me laugh because anytime you at me in a tweet, or like I'll make a tweet a lot that like, what if you ever like one of my tweets, Ember always likes it, but he refuses to follow me. It's the saddest thing of all time.
Good.
Or like he'll like tweets where you mention me, so he definitely knows who I am, but he doesn't follow me. It's the funniest thing in the world.
It's okay, Wendy. You can live another year without seeing Ember's shit takes. Which roast him on.
Because the thing is, if he follows me, I have to follow him back.
Yeah,
and then I'm expecting all of his takes, not just the ones that get sent to me.
No, you'll see it all in full force.
See, I forgot that What the What guy's Twitter deleted, so I have like way more followers than both of you, so I don't have to follow anyone back.
How many followers do you have again?
Over 800 or so.
Oh, wow. Over 800. Look at me, wow. Look at how big you get, dude.
I have like 370.
I have like 417 now.
It's fine to me because I have more followers on Twitter than I do on Twitch, which is completely different from both of y'all, where y'all have like astronomically more subscribers on YouTube than you'll have on Twitter.
Wendy, all you gotta do is bully people. That's how it works.
How many did you have on Twitter before you got canceled?
Me?
Yeah.
1,000.
You had over 1,000.
something.
Yeah.
And it was
I
all.
didn't hear either of you because you were talking over each other.
It was 1,200 something.
Okay. Neat.
I'm gonna craftsdwarf. I'm gonna design merch for you. You have to sell, and you have to give me revenue. It's just gonna be a shirt that
It just says what?
just says neat.
I didn't need to hear the word.
No, Vinny
I
did
didn't.
because he's deaf. And then,
Well, no, because you cut out, and my stream can prove that.
And then Vindy's, I'm just gonna get a shirt of like just a rat.
No.
Oh.
A Vindy shirt should say friendship, and that's it.
Yeah, and just gonna have a picture of a rat.
Vindy takes shirt design ideas from Oda, apparently.
Yeah. Or a shirt that is that picture of Sid the Rat holding the Haru body pillow.
Yeah, we'll do
I
that.
thought it was.
Oh
Jimmy
my god,
Hops.
I have it. So y'all missed this. I should clip it for my stream. So yesterday I had like one of my best friends over. We were streaming, right?
And then you killed him.
And no, somebody called me a rat, and he thought that like my chat was calling me a snitch, and I had to explain to him the Sid the Rat thing. And when I showed him a picture of Sid the Rat from Flush I was like, they call me this. He laughed for like 10 minutes nonstop.
It is pretty funny.
Pretty great.
I need to see that actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can try to find it and clip it, but
One of the funniest memes. For the longest time, these two fuckers were saying that I was bald. I have like hair that's almost like down to the middle. I have like long hair now. By the
your
time...
hair's probably longer than mine.
No, it's. I'm aiming to get it down ready for my shoulders. And you'll see. I'll show you all. You'll see. You won't call me bald anymore. Because you can't because you're fat.
I call you bald because it's funny.
It's not even...
Yeah, like it's still funny.
It's really not funny. It's just like haha, you're bald. And
Well, no, because I don't call you bald. I say you look like an egg, which is funny.
you're like, okay. I'm still not expecting to hear that.
You know what? That's true. If you're gonna call me Sid the Rat every 30 seconds, I can call you an egg.
I'm wondering what the weed club shirts would look like aside from like just the glasses. Maybe we're just.
It'd probably be best to make like super popular quotes.
What if I just put on the front of the shirt says I'm problematic?
That'd be funny. I would like one that's actually Craftsdwarf's Animal Zoo. So it's Craftsdwarf, and then just a rat.
And we'll do time.
Yeah, and it's a rat and a snake. That like the snake's wearing a What the What hat, and the rat's like dressed like Sid the Rat or something.
He's just like Masato.
Yeah, he's just like this. That'd be funny.
Alright.
Oh my god. Someone said in chat, but you are problematic. What? Problematically annoying.
I mean,
Well, that's just objectively true.
It's just objectively true. See, these insults don't work on me because we all know it's true.
That's the problem. You can't call what annoying or autistic because he will agree with you, so it doesn't work.
It gives
He's
me
based
joy
his
to know that
identity
I
on
called
it.
you sucky.
He's
Alright,
he-
so that's-
he's planted his flag.
that's the end of the show. I mean, it's been a 3.5-hour stream, so it was a good little chunk.
Yeah.
I think we got a large amount stronger crafts, considering at the beginning we couldn't fight
Uragan, and then at the end we defeated both him and Lavastiots, so it's good. And my armor's fully upgraded, so
mine is too. I mean, I obviously can upgrade it more, but I need to unlock the ability to do that.
Yeah, and
that'll probably be something I have to do off stream, but
yeah. Cause see, I don't.
Right.
Okay, well, end the stream.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, do y'all want to keep talking after
A little bit, yeah.
You know what I think?
Okay.
You know
So I'm just gonna deafen really quickly. I'll be right back. All right. So I did this at the end of every stream. Normally I leave the call with crafts first, but I want to thank you guys for watching the stream. I appreciate it a lot. I really like when y'all hang out. Obviously, if y'all enjoyed, if anyone here hasn't, if y'all enjoyed the conversation between me and Crafts or me, Crafts, and what, y'all should check out the Weeb Club. That's our podcast to do where we talk about anime. It's really fun. If y'all enjoy, Crafts and what, they're going to be starting a Seraphic Blue Let's Play. You guys should watch that. That should be really fun. I'll definitely be watching those. If y'all like me and what, at some point we're going to be doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. We kind of talked about it, but we have plans to do a Nuzlocke like kind of versus through Pokemon. And if you like me, or if you like Crafts and what, check out their channels. They have YouTube channels. They make videos on anime. They're fucking nerds. If you like me, you should follow my Twitch. I'd appreciate a follow. I'd appreciate hanging out anytime I stream. Not just on these craftsdwarf ones, but anything really matters. We all appreciate any kind of support y'all give. I love you all. You guys are all great. Even if you just come out for these crafts ones, I love when you guys hang out. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope you continue to enjoy future streams. See you.